On day 1, I spawned in as a lava crocodile inside of my beautiful swamp home.
My son, you are different.
Just then, deadly blasts began exploding everywhere all around us, and all of the crocs began to panic. Dad, what's happening?
It's finally our time to attack. As promised, us hippos have been hiding in the shadows for too long. But now, these swamps will belong to us.
What? The hippos all rushed in and began to take out any crocodile they could find.
Son, we need to leave now.
My parents jumped into the water and began to swim away. But as I followed, yeah! What? Oh no! I can't touch water? More hippos then flooded in and separated us.
Son, our entire swamp is in danger. Leave! Save yourself!
On day 2, I ran through the swamp while the hippos were claiming its land all around me. Thankfully, though, I was able to escape. Phew, that was close.
Yeah, dude.
Huh? I turned and realized that I was on a yacht surrounded by humans. Yeah, this yacht party is lit. Yeah. Oh no, I was about to leave, but
What the? A croc is on the boat? Ah!
she pulled out her sword and began to chase me. Ah! I began to run frantically through the ship, which caught more of the players' attention. Sorry! It wasn't long until I turned the corner, and there, sitting in a room, was a strange lava scale. Whoa, is that connected to me? I ran up to get it, but one of the players cut me off and hit me. Yeah! Because of this, I unleashed a deadly lava burst, which set everything around us on fire.
I spent so many diamonds on this boat. No!
The entire ship began to shake, and within seconds, it sunk. Oh no! I was stuck in the water, and with no way out, I passed out. I woke up and noticed I was in the middle of a strange field. What the? Ouch! Looking over, I saw that players were all lined up with enchanted golf clubs.
That stupid lizard destroyed my boat. First one to hit it and take it down will win a crazy strong prize.
Oh no! On day 3, the players began to golf balls straight at me. Wah! I did my best to dodge throughout the golfing course, but nothing I did worked. Ow!
I call that a birdie.
I thankfully made it cover just in time. Phew.
A first timer.
Huh? I turned and saw an ice owl was hiding as well.
Those players captured another animal, huh? Welcome to the club.
Well, we should work together then and get out of here. The owl liked my confidence, and the two of us tried to stealthily escape, but sadly, we ran out of cover.
Great.
I looked over, though, and saw next to us was a golf cart. I think I have an idea. We both burst through the pile of rubble, and we're driving the golf cart. Ah!
Are you sure you know how to drive this thing?
Not really! Through all the chaos, the players spotted us.
It knows how to drive?
How? We were about to escape until I looked over and saw the same lava scale I saw on the boat earlier. Whoa, I have to have it. On day 4, I jumped out of the golf cart and ran to grab the scale. As I did, the lava intensified within my body, and I burned brighter than ever. I grew larger in size and now had 10 hearts. I feel incredible. One of the players ran up to me with their sword, but I let out a new lava beam right at them.
No! First the ship and now me? Oh!
More players began to enter, so the ice owl and I escaped.
We actually did it! Thank goodness I met another swamp protector.
A swamp protector? What's that? The owl was shocked and led me to a dock surrounded by 7 statues, each representing a different animal. As we stepped foot inside, the crocodile and owl statues activated. Whoa, What does this mean?
Beats me. This has been here for ages.
Well, maybe finding the other animals here is the key to stopping the hunter hippos. Suddenly, we heard a shout from outside the base.
You guys are annoying!
What was that? On day 5, I followed the noise until coming across a battle-torn beach. Mechanical insects were all around, hurting poor, innocent frogs.
You're my new dinner!
That's just weird! Ah!
Hey, leave them alone! I ran in through the chaos, and with my lava attack, I was able to knock one of them back.
New threat detected! Return to the nest!
With that, all of the bugs retreated.
You saved us! Please, mister, we need your help!
Confused, I followed the frogs until I arrived at their destroyed lily pad home.
A crocodile? Ah! Ignore him. Look, those insects came by and kidnapped our poison frog king. Please, he's a swamp protector. We'll do anything to make sure he's okay.
Another swamp protector. Okay, how about a deal? If I save him, then you guys will help me save my swamp. The frogs happily agreed.
Follow me, you gross reptile.
I followed the mean frog, who led me to a grocery store.
The only way to defeat those bugs is in there. A super glue gun.
You cannot be serious.
It's the only way. Now go.
On day 6, I entered the grocery store, but as I stepped foot inside, I saw nothing but skeletons. They were all roaming around, just shopping.
Ooh, a new leg is only $10. Yeah, but a head is 15. I'm going to be so much smarter. Oh,
I gotta be careful. I began to cautiously walk through the aisles, looking for the super glue gun. But just then, one of the skeletons spotted me.
hey, you're not made of bones. Get him.
Oh no! Tons of the cashiers then ran in and surrounded me. One pulled a lever, which caused me to fall right through the floor. Ah! I had landed on a conveyor belt, which led me right to my death. So that's how they make their parts. Oh no! I ran on the conveyor belt, trying my best to find a way off. But the longer I was on it, the more deadly obstacles I had to avoid. Whoa! I got closer to the grindstone, and just before it could grab me, I blasted my lava beam, which destroyed the entire thing. That was close. I safely made it off of the belt and was making my way back to the store when
You escaped?
this isn't good. I bit into him once, completely taking it down. Take that! I started walking back out and realized there in front of me was the super glue gun. Yeah, there it is. On day 7, I ran up and grabbed the super glue gun. But as I did, all the skeletons snapped towards me.
It escaped our conveyor belt of doom. Yeah, and he's taking our super glue gun.
They began to charge at me again, but suddenly,
Wait! This guy's made of lava.
yeah? The skeletons then all led me to a room full of arrows.
If you can turn all these arrows into fire arrows, we'll let you take the gun.
Okay, with that, I unleashed my lava beam at all of the arrows, which transformed them into fire arrows. All of the skeletons then began to jump around and celebrate.
Hip, hip, hooray! Yes, now I can sell them for triple the price.
Well, I'm glad I can help. By the way, why do you even have a super glue gun?
How else do you expect our bones to stick together?
Right. With that, I left the skeletons and made it back to the frog village.
Whoa, the hideous, disgusting beast actually got it. Come on.
I sadly followed them all the way to the clockwork bug's nest, and there inside of it was the poison frog.
Help!
On day 8, I charged into the nest, but before I could make it to his cage, 2 of the insects blocked my path.
Leave now before we kill you!
Not until you let that frog free.
Those frogs always eat bugs. It's time we give them a taste of their own medicine!
Huh? I looked over and saw that they had a full-on dinner table being prepared. They're gonna eat him? Not a chance! The insects were angry and charged in towards me. But once I pulled out the glue gun, they were blasted to the side. Their gears were stuck in place and they couldn't move.
Calling the big one!
Big one? Just then, I was launched to the side. Yeah! I turned around, only to see their leader was a huge mech spider.
Looks like we'll have to add a crocodile to the menu!
Oh no! I dodged one of its slams and tried my best to shoot at it with the super glue, but it wasn't working. The spider was just too big. How do you even eat? You're robots! Ah! I was hit away and saw there in front of me was another lava scale. Bingo! I raced towards it and picked it up. Because of this, I began to upgrade once again. I now had 15 hearts. My body grew stronger in size, and I was now more powerful.
Dinner will start early!
He went in to bite down onto me one more time, but I charged up my claws and unleashed a huge lava explosion, melting and taking it down. Whoa, I did it. With that, I went over and broke the poison frog out of his cage.
That was amazing. I'll do whatever it takes to show you my gratitude.
Sweet, because I'm gonna need your help taking down the hunter hippos. On days 9 to 10, I made it back to the docks with the poison frog and saw that his statue activated. Sweet. I also saw that my owl friend made the two of us a home.
We're gonna need a safe hideout while we take back our swamp.
Agreed. I got to work building him up a nice poisonous lily pad home, so he felt nice and free. I hope you like it.
It's perfect. I'm glad someone's finally uniting the swamp protectors.
What happens when I find all of them?
The rise of the hunter hippos has been expected for some time. Once they fully claim the swamp, all animals would be forced to bow down to them. But it's been said the swamp protectors would rise and take back their home.
Whoa, I better find the rest then. But just then, I heard someone screaming nearby.
Oh no! Help me!
What's going on? I ran out of the base to see that a lone villager was being chased by lava-fied pillagers. He's gonna eat me! Don't worry, I'm coming. Without hesitation, I jumped into the river to swim across and realized with my new upgraded form, I wasn't hurt by water anymore. Whoa, nice. Please, someone, anyone. Oh, right, take this. I shot out my lava beam attack at the pillager, but it was completely unaffected. Oh no. On days 11 to 12, the villager was able to escape because of my distraction. But now, the pillager was after me. Just then, a large boulder slammed right into him, taking him down. What the? I looked over to see a large stone bear had saved me.
Lava crocodile! Looks like I got here just in the nick of time.
Whoa, you must be another swamp protector. I need your help, too.
I know you're trying to stop the hunter hippos, but right now, we have an even bigger problem.
The bear then brought me to the outskirts of a burned down swamp village. What happened?
More pillagers like that corrupted one keeps destroying the swamp, and I won't help until they're all gone.
Okay, how do I stop them then? The stone bear threw me over a map with coordinates to an obsidian cave.
Here lies the key to stopping them. Take them down, I'll join you on your mission.
I followed it until reaching a cave entrance. But as I approached the cave, I heard voices echo out from inside.
Be warned, all who enter here!
So, stay away!
Okay, yeah, not gonna happen. On days 13 to 14, I made it inside of the obsidian cave, where there was a massive pit of darkness. And on the other side was a set of obsidian claws. All right, looks like I'm in the right place. I began to leap across the gap, using the natural pillars as platforms. But just then, small obsidian golems appeared around the cave.
We said stay away!
They began to throw countless amounts of obsidian right at me. Most hit me back and almost knocked me in the pit. Hey, cut it out! I quickly tried to rush across, but when I reached the last gap, the jump was just too far. All right, here goes nothing. I shot my lava explosion down at my feet, which launched me up and over the gap. Yeah, now there, I was able to grab the obsidian claws and put them on.
Halt, you overgrown lizard!
Suddenly, I was captured in a cage of obsidian. Whoa! Come on, guys!
No one takes out claws and gets away with it!
In my frustration, I clawed out, cutting easily through the wall. Haha! What about now?
It seems we were mistaken.
Yes. So sorry. You can have them.
With that, both of the golems ran off in fear. Yeah, that's what I thought. On days 15 to 16, I made it back to the Stone Bear, where I saw the Pillager Outpost. The place was completely covered in lava and crawling with corrupted Pillager guards.
Good to see you got the claws. Now, all we need to do is sneak in there, steal the lava scale. That will revert them all back to normal.
Sounds easier than done. Look at all the guards.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Okay, I followed the bear's lead as we snuck up closer to the outpost walls. And as we did,
Huh? What was that?
Okay, get ready.
the bear then pulled up some stone from the ground and threw it out away from the walls.
What's going on over there? Come on! Huh?
Corrupted pillagers began to rush out of the base to investigate and left their place completely open.
Now,
The bear and I snuck into the gate behind them and made our way to the main tower. It's gotta be in here. Once inside, we looked around until finding a lavafied food bowl? What's this doing here? But as I said this, a pillager ran into the room.
What the? Intruders! Wake him up!
No! I rushed up, and because of my new obsidian claws, I could actually take him down now. But as I looked out, I saw rising out of a large pool of lava was a corrupted lava monster? On days 17 to 18, the lava monster instantly began to fire out globs of molten lava at me. Whoa! Wait, did that thing eat the lava scale? The bear and I split up as we charged towards the monster.
If we eat this croc, maybe we'll get more scales!
Why does everyone want to eat me?
I began slashing down the pillagers, doing everything I could to keep them away. But just then, I looked back to see the stone bear getting blasted back by the monster. No! I rushed in and pushed the bear out of the way, taking the molten attack head on. Oh yeah? Two can play at that game. The monster roared again as I ran up, and with one final obsidian slash, I took him down. This caused the lava scale to fall on the floor, and because of this, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and now could shoot out a glob of lava that would create magma blocks. Sweet! With the scale now in my possession, all the corrupted pillagers returned to normal.
That was weird. Sorry about that. We won't destroy the swamp anymore.
That's right. The bear and I left. But as we were making our way back home, we came across the deadly hippos. There were cages all around with different swamp creatures inside, and some of them were even working for him.
Keep working, you worthless animals! Bow to your new king!
I saw that amongst the group were my parents. Mom, Dad!
we must leave or we'll be captured just like them.
With no other choice, the two of us left. On days 19 to 21, the stone bear and I made our way back to my base. Once we did, the bear statue had activated.
My goodness, you already have half of the other swamp protectors.
Yep, and we're gonna need them all to take back the swamp and stop those hippos. But first, let's get you a place to stay. I got to work building up a nice and protective stone bear den for him to live in.
Thanks.
As I finished though, a random arrow came flying in and landed at my feet? Whoa! Who shot that?
I missed. Hurry, grab it.
I'll get the cage ready. Oh no, is something coming to attack the base? I ran out to see that some players had captured a platypus next to a river.
Finally. We gotcha.
Man, I've always wanted a platypus. What do you think it'll taste like after we cook it?
What the? Hey, I taste horrible. Please don't eat me.
That's not good. I should do something. On days 22 to 26, I snuck my way closer to the cage as the players were setting up a furnace.
All right, little guy, come here.
Oh, no you don't. I charged in and shot out my glob of lava right at their feet, turning the ground into magma. Hon! As the players ran around frantically, I rushed up and slashed open the cage, freeing the platypus.
Whoa, the lava croc? You saved me!
Yeah, great to meet you too. Now, come on! The two of us safely made our escape and swam down the river.
Whoa, you're so cool, and just like my brother.
What do you mean?
My brother, the water platypus. He's one of the swamp protectors too. He's staying at my place to keep a low profile.
Seriously? Well, I need to see him right now. The platypus then led me over to a small wooden blockage in the middle of the river. This is your house?
Trust me, you'll see.
We swam down into the water and went inside, only to see the place was like a giant wooden maze. Whoa.
Yep, welcome to Casa de Beavertail. And the one and only owner is yours truly.
What did you just say?
Coming around the corner were two crabs. They swam at us and began to try and pinch us with their powerful claws. Hey, back off! I shot out my lava at them, pushing them back.
Yeah, you'll pay for that.
Hey, what are you doing in my home?
Your home? This is our crib now. Yeah, and your brother sure was a pushover.
What?
Don't worry, he's still alive. We needed someone for Big Al's game.
Who's Big Al? Just then, we heard a booming voice echo throughout the maze.
Oh, we have guests.
If you want this place back, then you're gonna have to win it back. And Big Al loves his games.
All right, what do I need to do?
Find the prisoner at the center of the maze before Al grabs you. If you do that, you can have your home back. If not, you'll be Big Al's dinner.
Okay, you're on. On days 30 to 32, I got ready to swim in the game with Big Al.
Ready, set, go!
I dashed into the maze, turning every corner as fast as I could. Throughout it, though, there were dangerous traps, like soul sand bubble streams, which would push me around, and exploding moss? Yeah! The entire place then began to shake because of my scream.
I've got you now.
That must be Big Al. Oh no! I continued to swim as fast as I could through the maze, ignoring the traps around me when... Wait, you're a giant lobster? Ah!
Gotcha.
The lobster rushed in, trying to grab me with its massive claws. But I was quick on my feet. I shot out a lava glob right at him, causing the floor to become magma.
Yeah.
With the opening above him, I was able to split fast. And after swimming for a while longer, I had arrived at the last hall and saw that the center was barricaded by wood blocks. All right, not for long. I sped up and slashed directly through it, making it to the center of the maze. There in a cage was the water platypus and a lava scale. Yeah!
The lava crocodile? You came to save me?
No.
On days 33 to 35, I swam towards the cage to free the water platypus. But before I could reach it, I was hit by lobster claws. Yeah! Hey, I found the treasure. I win.
Oh no, these aren't the rules anymore. My house, my rules.
He rushed in and began to slash into me with his powerful claws. Yeah! I tried to fight back, but he rushed in again. And as he did, I dodged out of the way, which caused him to crash into the platypus's cage. Haha! Nice try! My words only angered him though, as he lashed towards me. Wah! Big Al was about to take me down with one final attack, when suddenly I was pushed out of the way? What the? I looked over and saw that the water platypus had come to save me.
Grab the scale! I'll hold him off!
Come here, you cheater.
Big Al fiercely chased after the platypus, which gave me the opportunity to grab the next lava scale. Because of this, I began to upgrade. I grew larger in size and gained 5 more hearts. Yeah! But as I looked over, the water platypus was chased into a corner. Hold on! I rushed in, and in my newly upgraded form, I could attack with my lava tail to take down Big Al in one final hit. Yes!
Phew! That was a close one. Thanks for saving me. I deserve what happened after hiding from the hippos here. But with you, we may actually stand a chance.
On days 36 to 39, I quickly returned to my base with the water platypus. I got to work building them a nice river home that was much more their size. All right, here you go.
Not as roomy as my brother's place, but it'll do.
I then went over and noticed that the next statue had lit up inside of the base. Yes, just a few more to go. But as I said this, a thunderstorm suddenly rolled in over the entire place. What's going on? An enormous lightning bolt struck in the middle of the area, and something ran by me fast. What was that?
Bozo! Did you see that?
I turned around and saw that the owl was angrily flying towards me. What's wrong?
It's that flash of lightning! It plucked one of my feathers as it ran by! Oh, the nerve!
Wait, that was lightning. It could be another swamp protector. As I said this, I noticed that there was a huge trail on the ground. The yellow flash was running so fast that it had burned the ground. I began to follow the trail until I finally came to the open desert. While I was going through the area, I saw a bunch of vultures trying to attack a baby jaguar. On days 40 to 44, I rushed in and started using my lava blast to scare them away. Once they were gone, I went to check on the jaguar. Are you okay, little guy? Once it saw me, though, it bolted away. What the? Hey, come back! I began to chase after it across the hot desert, and I almost caught up when it turned around and shot lightning at me. Ow!
Haha, you can't catch me!
Because of its blast, the ground underneath us suddenly opened into an enormous pothole. I then looked up and noticed that we were now inside a cave full of lava.
Help! Please!
Behind me was the baby jaguar that was stuck on a small island. Don't worry, I got you. I went to it, and it began to ride on top of me as we escaped. We were almost at the exit of the cave, but it was blocked.
Ah! We're gonna get trapped here!
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I used my lava bite and chomped right through the rubble, making a big enough hole for the both of us. With this, we safely made it out of the cavern and back into the desert. All right, that was a close one.
Thank you, Lava Crocodile! I'm sorry I hurt you and took your friend's feather!
It's all right, but wait, you have lightning powers? Are you one of the swamp protectors?
Yeah! Or at least my mom is. Come on, I'll take you to her!
On days 45 to 47, I followed the baby jaguar as they led me to the entrance of the large coliseum. As we approached, we were ambushed by a pack of others.
There's the prince! Arrest the kidnapper!
Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Before I could explain myself, though, I was shocked with electricity and began to pass out. I woke up and saw that I was inside a huge coliseum. All around me was a large crowd. This can't be good. As I looked around, I saw that there was a lava scale in the middle. Oh, hey, I started to run towards it. But in a sudden flash, I was blocked by an electric jaguar queen. Am I in trouble?
Why wouldn't you be? You took off with my son. Kingdom! You have seen this criminal abduct my son. What punishment suits him?
Wait! The Lava Croc didn't do anything wrong! It was me!
In a flash of light, the baby ran down in front of me.
I was the one who messed with him and his friends, but despite that, he saved me!
Is that so? Well then, Crocodile, I will show you mercy, but you must leave our kingdom at once!
What? No, I need your help. You're one of the swamp protectors. We have to team up against the hunter hippos.
Those hippos are the reason we left the swamp in the first place. They're too strong. You should run too.
Please, there has to be some way I can convince you.
Well, in that case, I invoke the trial of the storm.
The what now? On days 48 to 52, the Jaguars sped out in the arena in a flash, leaving me in the center. The sky above me then started to turn into a storm.
The first part of the trial of the storm is to survive. If you can survive until the storm runs out, then we will move on to the final part of the trial.
All right, sounds easy enough. Who am I fighting? But as I said this, lightning started blasting all around me. Yeah!
Begin!
Lightning started to shoot all across the entire place. And since I was so big, I had trouble trying to dodge every one of them. Yeah! I gotta think of something fast! I shot out my lava and formed a platform of magma blocks to hide under. Yes! But just then,
Hey, quit hiding!
the electric Jaguar shot her own bolt, destroying it. Hey! I looked up and saw that the storm, though, was about to fade. But one last lightning bolt struck me and left me with half a heart. Yeah! Even with low health, I knew I had to continue dodging until all of it stopped. Yes, I did it.
Impressive, Crocodile. But now you move to our second and last trial.
In another flash, the queen jumped into the arena herself.
You have to beat me in a race.
What? How? Before I could react, though, the entire arena started to shift until it became an enormous racetrack. On days 53 to 56, I was getting ready to race the queen. I better not mess this up.
On your mark, get set,
Go! The two of us immediately set off sprinting. The queen was already outspeeding me, though, while I went as fast as I could. Our first obstacle was a huge hurdle that both of us had to get over. She easily jumped over it with her lightning fast speed, while I had to take a more direct approach. Rah!
Keep up, Crocodile!
Our next obstacle was a huge pit that we had to jump over. And because of our speed, the queen was able to easily land on the other side. I got this! Using my lava blast, I timed a huge explosion, propelling me to the other side in front of her. Yes! With my advantage, I was able to arrive at the last obstacle first, which were multiple braziers I had to light up. Ha! I got this! I began to blast them one by one, but before I could light the last one, I heard a loud clap of thunder. What the? I looked around and saw the queen had lit all of them in a huge blast and crossed the finish line?
Well, well, Lava Croc. It's clear who is the winner here today. I'm sorry, but I can't grant your request.
No, but you can't. The whole swamp's in danger.
You had your chance. Now leave before I make you.
As she said this, one of the walls in the Colosseum burst open, revealing the hippos.
Destroy everything, men! Especially those jaguars!
What? No!
The queen began to rush in to protect her people, and I knew that I had to do something. I went to the center and picked up the lava scale, and as I did, I began to upgrade. I now had 30 hearts, and I gained a thick obsidian skin, which gave me full armor. Sweet! Now, time to deal with them. I went straight to the hippos and started blasting them as they were attacking the jaguars.
Oh no! It's the lava croc! Get him!
They tried using their weapons on me, but since my skin was thicker, I now stood a chance. I used my lava blast, which promptly made them retreat and leave them alone. The jaguars cheered, and the queen went beside me.
Lava Croc, I can't thank you enough for saving my people. It's clear now that we aren't safe anywhere. I will join you in your quest to drive the hippos away.
Sweet. Thanks. On days 60 to 63, I returned to the base with the electric jaguars. And since we were back, the queen brought her son over to the owl.
Now, what do we say?
I am sorry.
Oh, don't worry. It was time for a feather cut anyway.
With that out of the way, I went ahead and built them a brand new home to replace the ones the hippos destroyed. Once I was done, I went back to the statues and saw that another one had activated. All right, we're almost done. Just need one final swamp protector. As I was at the statues, though, I found a letter underneath the last one. Dear Crocodile, I've heard of what you've done to help the swamp. come to my ranch so I can reward you with the lava scale. Sweet. I looked up at the unlit statue and saw that it was in the shape of a giant snake. This must be from the last swamp protector. The letter came with a map, and once I followed it, I found myself in the middle of a large abandoned ranch with a bunch of snakes all around.
What are you doing here?
I was invited?
Oh, right. Come with us. You are safe here.
Thanks. The snakes then brought me inside of the abandoned building. And there, waiting for me, was the enormous shadow snake with the lava scale.
Hello, Lava Croc. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Same here. Can't turn down an invitation from someone who wants to help the swamp.
Yes, which is why it pains me to do this.
All of a sudden, the doors behind me were slammed shut and a large cage fell on top of me. Yeah! What's going on?
You see, this swamp has been too boring for too long. The hippos finally made it interesting, and I don't want you to ruin it. Take him away.
No! I started to fight back and blast out my lava at the snakes.
Ah, this one burns, boss.
Yeah! Do I have to do everything myself around here?
The shadow anaconda rushed in and bit into me with the shadow bite. Ah! What did you do to me?
It's shadow toxin, a toxin that makes you very weak. Snakes, take him to the cellar.
On days 69 to 73, I was locked behind bars underneath the Shadow Anaconda's ranch. No, now how am I gonna stop the hippos?
Well, he got you locked in here too, huh?
While I was thinking of what to do, another snake slithered out from the shadows. Who are you?
I'm the Shadow Anaconda, or at least I was. My brother, he threw me in here and took my rightful place because I didn't want to help the hippos. You're the Lava Croc though, aren't you? If you help me take him down, then I'll help you with whatever you need.
The snake then threw me a potion, and after drinking it, I could feel all my strength coming back. Now that I was back to full health, I was strong enough to break open the bars, setting us free.
Hey, go check that out.
Hurry, follow me.
The brother and I quickly ran outside before we could get captured by the snakes.
What I gave you was the last anti-venom I had to stop the shadow toxin. If we're gonna defeat my brother, then you'll need to help me make another one.
He threw me down a list of ingredients. Let's see, sugarcane, a mushroom, and milk from a golden cow?
It's a special cow that we have because its milk has healing properties. You have to sneak into the barn where they keep her. Do you think you can handle it?
Okay, no sweat. On days 74 to 77, I began to look for the antitoxin ingredients. First, I found some sugarcane near a river and some mushrooms from the forest. All right, now time for the real test, the golden cow. I made my way to the barn where I saw a bunch of snakes guarding its entrance. I better be careful and not get caught. I went to the back and used my lava blast to launch myself into the window. Haha, yeah!
What was that?
Uh-oh! Before the snakes could find me, I hid and saw that there were 2 snake guards next to the golden cow. Okay, just gotta be sneaky.
Well, thankfully, it was nothing. It might have been a squirrel. I can't imagine what I would do if we had to face down the Lava Croc. I might freak out.
Hi?
Well, I'm freaking out. Get him. I'll call the others.
Oh, no, you don't. I quickly used my lava blast to take both of the snakes down. But because of this, the other snakes heard all the noise.
Hey, what's going on in there?
All right, got the golden milk. Time to go. On days 78 to 80, I came back to the brother, and once I handed him the golden cow milk, he was able to make another dose of antitoxin. I have an idea, but I need you to trust me. The snake agreed and gave me the potion as he began to slither back to the farm. Okay, time to get to work. I began to make like an enormous pit and a trap that makes the floor fall once the giant snake goes on top of it. Perfect. Right as I finished, though, I could already hear the sounds of something huge slithering nearby.
This better work!
The brother was being chased by the giant shadow snake, who was very angry.
You teamed up with the lava croc. You've gone too far, brother.
The two brothers continued slithering, but because of the shadow snake's large size, he fell right into the hole. Yes! Time to take care of you once and for all. I was about to hit the large snake with the anti-venom when suddenly he let out a burst of shadow energy, teleporting all of us into a strange dimension. This isn't good.
Now we're fighting on my terms.
The shadow snake charged straight towards us, biting into me and weakening me again. Yeah!
You're gonna regret this. The hippos are gonna rule the swamp.
Since we were inside his domain, he was extremely fast for me to even see. It landed another shadow bite, but I retaliated with one of my lava blasts. As the two of us fought, I kept trying to find an opening to feed him the antitoxin, but I just couldn't find one.
You're going down. My venom is coursing through you as we speak.
Wait, that's it! I ran away from the snake and began to drink the antitoxin. And right when I did, he charged in and bit me again.
You're done for.
Oh, am I?
What? Why do I taste golden milk?
Because he bit me, the snake was infected by it and started to grow weaker.
Fozo! Catch!
The brother then threw the lava scale at me, and as I caught it, I felt myself upgrading. I now had 35 hearts and became the most powerful swamp protector ever. Yes! While in its weakened state, I used my newly upgraded obsidian blast, taking it down once and for all. Why did it have to be this way? As it disappeared, I saw that the brother began to absorb all of the shadow energy flying around until he became the shadow snake himself. Whoa! Using his newfound power, he let out another burst of shadow energy, taking us out of the dimension.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Fozo. And now I have a few words for those hunter hippos who turned my brother.
Me too. Come on. On days 86 to 90, as the two of us made it back to the swamp, we came across a strange base sticking up out of the water. This can't be good. We snuck closer up to see an army of the hunter hippos.
Attention!
Oh no, hurry, hide! We took cover just as their leader got onto the stage.
Brothers! We are on the verge of ruling the swamp. But as you all know, we've been stopped by none other than the lava crocodile. I know you're all mad, but he will have to surrender to us after we show him this.
Suddenly, the leader turned to reveal my mom and dad.
If he ever wants to see them again, you'll have to get through me.
What? I need to save them.
What are you, crazy? We can't take them on without the others.
Because of our argument, the hippos took notice of us.
Hey, it's the lava crocodile! What are you waiting for? Get them!
They started charging right in, but before they could attack, the snake used his shadowy powers to teleport us away. On days 91 to 94, the shadow snake safely teleported us to the base. Whoa, thanks for getting us out of there. Come on. I built him up a shadowy farmhouse for the snake so that he could have a nice place to rest. Once it was finished, I noticed that the final swamp protector statue had been activated. Yes. All right, it's finally time. I then gathered around every one of the protectors to tell them what we saw at the hunter's base.
Fozo, that's horrible. What do you want us to do?
I need to save my parents, and the only way to do that is by defeating the hunter hippos once and for all. Once I said this, all of the swamp protectors started to roar out and cheer.
We're with you, Fozo.
We'll do everything in our power to save them.
You guys are the best. I can't imagine what I'd do without you guys. All right, now let's go save my family and the entire swamp. On days 95 to 99, the other swamp protectors and I arrived at the entrance of the hippo base. And as we did, I saw that the hunter leader was standing right next to my parents.
Well, we meet again, Lava Croc. I'll give you a choice. If you surrender, I'll let your folks free. If you don't, then none of you are getting out of here alive.
I'll never surrender the swamp to you. You're the one that's going down.
All right then, brothers, attack!
With that, all the hunter hippos began to charge at all of us. The 7 of us charged in too, though, and began to use our individual powers to rampage. Grah! With all the chaos happening, I was able to get to my parents' cage, while the hippos were distracted.
Bozo, you're all right.
I tried my best to break it, but it just wouldn't budge. Yeah! It's like this thing is fireproof.
Well then, it's certainly not ice-proof.
The owl swooped in and started freezing the side. And once it was frozen, I was able to break it. Yes, we did it.
Oh, my son, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. But you both need to get out of here. Please, make sure they're safe.
You got it.
As the owl flew out with my parents, I felt the ground shake around me. I turned around and saw that I was now face to face with the hunter hippo leader.
You've stopped us for the last time, Croc. Now I'll make you pay.
On day 100, I charged right in towards him, about to attack with a vicious lava bite. But before I could attack him, he fired a shot from his gun. The blast started to crack my obsidian armor, causing me to take huge amounts of damage.
Ha! You're not so tough after all.
I fired back with a huge blast, and the two of us just started trading hits after hit. Because of all the globs of lava I was shooting, I began to transform our entire battlefield into magma blocks.
Ah, that burns!
Once he was getting hurt by the magma, I shot one last obsidian blast, which hit him square in the chest. But as I did, he hit me back with another hit. Ah! That's it. I won't let you terrorize my home anymore.
You are nothing! This swamp belongs to us!
Using my huge jaws, I ran in and hit the hunter leader with the most powerful lava bite I could, finally defeating him once and for all. And with that, my swamp could finally live in peace. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby lava tung Sahur, and I was in the middle of an Italian brainrot celebration.
The war is finally over! Hooray!
Son, you're just in time. All of us creatures can now finally live in peace.
Awesome! I was about to join in on the party when suddenly a massive shadow flew overhead. Watery missiles started to rain down from the sky, exploding the entire celebration to pieces. And there, landing in the middle of it all, was the water Bombombini Guzzini.
What are you doing here? The war is over.
Far from it, you fool! This is only the beginning of my water brain rot revenge!
Revenge? What did we do? Suddenly, he shot out a water missile, summoning an army of water Bonica and Baluba. They rushed in and started attacking everyone in sight.
No! Leave us alone!
My dad went in to defend everyone, but Guzzini was clearly way stronger than him.
Ah!
Your lava bat is useless! My water army will win, and this world will be nothing but water!
My boy, it's not safe here anymore. Run!
On day 2, my father and I ran through the panicking crowd of creatures and made it to the shoreline.
Where do you think you're going?
No! Dad! Help! I was about to be done for when my father jumped in and hit them back.
Son, you need to find our people's bats. Use them to stop Guzzini. It's the only way to stop this war.
What about you? But just then, a large wall of water appeared in between us.
They will not stop until they've captured me. But it's not too late for you. You're our only chance at finally ending all of this. I believe in you.
More watery missiles began to blast all around me, and I had no choice but to run as my father was taken by the water forces. Dad, I'm sorry. After some time, I finally was able to safely make it far away from Guzini and his men. I can't believe this. My dad and all of those other creatures. What am I gonna do? As I said this though, I noticed some firelight coming from something up ahead. And when I went towards it, I saw a powerful looking lava bat was sitting at a cave entrance. Whoa, that must be one of the bats my dad was talking about. Before I was able to run up and grab it though, a baby Tralalero Tralala ran out of the cave and ate it.
Spicy.
Hey, give that back.
Uh-oh.
She sprinted back into the cave with the bat, forcing me to chase after her. But it wasn't long until we entered a large cavern, where I was quickly surrounded by her family. That's not good.
What are you doing, chasing our child?
Wait, please. She took something that belongs to my people.
Nuh-uh.
See? That bat belongs to me, and if you let me have it, you'll never see me again.
Wait a minute. Guzini is looking for this guy.
He's looking for me?
Oh, yeah! I bet he'll reward us if we bring him back!
No, stop! But they didn't listen and ran up to attack. I was powerless against them as they pushed me towards a pool of water. Don't do this!
Sorry, little sir, but Guzini promised to leave us alone if we do what he says.
With one final bite, I was shoved back, causing me to fall towards my death. Ah! Out of pure panic, though, I blasted out magma directly under me, causing the water to turn into obsidian. Whoa, I have lava powers.
What the? He lived?
Let's just kill him the old-fashioned way.
They began to shoot down at me with blasts of water, trying to take me down. I looked up, though, and saw a path back up to the lava bat. I need to grab it and get out of here. On day 4, I was forced to leap between the rocks as the Tralalas shot down at me from above. I was focused on the lava bat and wasn't going to allow anyone to stop me from keeping my promise to my father. Almost there! Thankfully, I just managed to make the final leap and instantly picked up the bat. This caused it to merge into my body, and I felt myself upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and now had an empowered lava bat. Whoa, sweet.
Stop him!
They came in rushing angrily, trying to bite me back with their deadly jaws. But I wasn't scared anymore. I used my new bat to bash down on them with a lava-powered slam. Take that!
Stop! I'm sorry I took the bat, but I didn't want anyone else to get hurt.
Stay out of this. We're trying to make sure our family is safe.
You think siding with Guzini will keep you safe? He just blew up an entire party of other brain rot creatures. Please, you have to help me stop him. They all looked around at one another before nodding and deciding to join my team.
We're counting on you, sir. And if you want to get stronger, you must find Patapim. He has one of those lava bats.
Really? Tell me where. On day 5, I followed the shark's directions and found myself at the start of a vast jungle biome. Patapim is here? I'll never find him in this huge place. But just as I said this, I heard a loud voice ring out into the air.
Hello? Can somebody please help me?
What the? I walked towards the voice, where I saw the massive Patapim, but he was stuck in the ground?
Oh, thank goodness. Sahur, help me get out of this, will ya? I thought planning myself would help me grow even bigger, but, all it did was get me stuck.
Yeah, sure thing. I jumped up and used my empowered bat to slam onto the ground around him, slowly cracking the ground so he could get back out.
Ah, that's better. Why are you here, though, buddy? I thought Guzini would have killed you.
That's just it. I heard you have one of the lava bats. I need them to stop him.
Oh, yeah, about that.
He led me over to another clearing in the jungle, where we saw a giant blue frog sitting in front of it. Bingo! But when I went to grab it, the frog slammed me away with its tongue. Ow!
Stay back! This bat is mine, and there's keepers!
Seriously? I had no time to waste and tried to hit him with my bat, but his massive size made my attack bounce right off. What the?
Yep. Slim here has some real attachment issues. There may be someone who can help.
On day 6, the two of us left the bat with Slim for now, as he brought me over to a strange hut in the jungle. Why are we here exactly? Suddenly, in a flash of magical energy, the wizard Mango Tiramisu appeared in front of us.
Hello, you two. What brings you to my hut?
We need your help. Slim's being rude again.
I can, but it'll cost ya. I need a few ingredients for a potion I'm working on. You get me these 3 things, then I'll gladly help you out.
All right, I'm on it. I went out into the jungle alone and started to search for the 3 ingredients: cocoa beans, red dust, and meteor fragments. Well, let's start with the easy stuff. I went around the area and found some cocoa beans and some redstone in a nearby jungle temple. Nice. Now, where in the world will I find a meteor fragment? Just then, the temple began to shake around me as I heard a loud crash nearby. Whoa, what was that? I ran over and saw that a meteor had just struck the earth and had fragments shattered everywhere. Well, that's lucky. But when I went to mine some with my bat, I heard something fly above me. What the? Is that a spaceship? On day 7, the alien ship hovered above me as a voice rang out from it.
Pardon our intrusion, Earth creature, but I believe that rock belongs to us.
A powerful beam shot out from the ship and started to mine away all of the meteorites. Hold on, I need some of that. I blasted out at the ship with my lava, causing them to stop firing.
You inferior creature! Are you really seeking our wrath?
The beam now focused on me and began shooting down, destroying the ground. Whoa! I dodged around the crater the best I could, but the beam was faster than me and burned away at my hearts. Gah! I have to take out their weapons. I jumped up and slammed into the ship, causing it to malfunction.
Weapon systems are malfunctioning! I don't care! Blast him!
It tried to fire out again, but this caused it to explode the bottom of their own ship.
Oh, my leg!
Aw, you guys are kind of cute.
How dare you speak to us that way? We won't forget this strange bat creature. Abort mission! Abort mission!
The 2 aliens teleported back onto their ship, and in another flash, they flew back into space. Man, this day keeps getting weirder. With that, I mined some meteorite for Mago and made my way back to his hut.
Aha! Perfect! All right, I'm willing to help you now. Are you ready?
Ready for what? Suddenly, the wizard blasted me with a powerful spell before I could react. Whoa!
What's happening?
On day 8, I was heading back to where we last saw Slim after being shrunk down by the wizard Mago.
What are you looking at?
How long am I gonna be like this?
Don't worry, it'll wear off in an hour or so, I think.
Right. After slowly sneaking towards Slim's cave, I saw a small hole through the rock. I used it to sneak right in behind him and was able to finally grab the lava bat. Once I did, its power surged into me as I upgraded. I gained 5 more hearts and now was a much stronger tongue to her. Awesome.
What the?
He tried to slam into me with his tongue again, but I used my new lava blast to send him flying out of the cave. Take that!
You know, Sahur, that's only the 2nd bat out of the 6 in the world. If you were to get them all, you'd be unstoppable.
Then that's how I'll become strong enough to stop Guzini and his army. However, as I said this, one of the water Bonica came racing into the clearing.
We found him. Bring in the cavalry.
We had no time to react as watery explosions rained down from above. Oh no, his men, they're here. We tried to make a run for it, but they blasted out at the wizard, nearly taking him down in one hit.
Take him away.
On his command, the water forces started to escort the weak wizard out of the jungle. What are you gonna do with him?
I have plans that require his magical touch. You, on the other hand, are quite disposable.
He shot out another deadly missile towards me, but thankfully, Potapim created a wall of earth to block his attack.
It's too late, Sahur. We have to run while we still can.
On days 9 to 10, we safely escaped from Guzini and his army, but had to leave Mago Tiramisu behind. Thankfully though, Potapim led me to a beautiful mountainside where the Tralala family was waiting for us.
Hey, you made it! Look, Sahur, we built you a place to stay in.
Wow, thanks. I then took some time working with Potapim to build him up a house of his own. Now that the jungle was overrun, I'm sorry about the wizard, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to get him back.
I know you will, buddy. We'll do it together.
Just then, another brain rot creature came running up into our base.
Somebody help! My husband is in trouble!
Whoa. It's all right. Tell us what happened.
The Water Army, they attacked my husband's dojo. They're trying to take his lava bat.
I quickly ran out of the base with her as she brought me all the way to a coffee dojo, but I could tell the place had recently been raided and had watery destruction all around.
My husband is still in there. Please, you have to save him.
I will, but only if I can have that bat in return.
Yes, I'll do anything to make sure that he's safe.
On days 11 to 12, I ran in alone, straight into the coffee dojo. The courtyard was almost completely destroyed, and the place was filled with a strange, dark liquid. What the? Is that coffee? Yeah, right. Still hurts. I carefully began to navigate around the pools of liquid, jumping between the dry spots as I crossed the courtyard. But I was then almost knocked off by training dummies. What the? Spinning blades? What kind of dojo is this? Timing my jumps, I started to navigate around them, but the last one completely blocked me from reaching the door to the building. All right, time to improvise. I blasted at the dummy with my lava, causing it to burn down in front of me. And as I was about to walk inside, I heard someone shouting from within.
Farewell, intruder!
The doors burst open as one of the water bonica came flying out. There, I saw the deadly Cappuccino Assassino was barely hanging on after fighting off Guzzini's men. You're alive!
Oh, another intruder? I'll kill you like the others.
What the? Hey, stop! On days 13 to 14, Assassino wasted no time and rushed in to attack. Thankfully, he was tired from all the previous fights, but from just one slice, I almost got cut in half. Stop! I'm not here to fight you!
My senses are still razor sharp. I can tell all you want is my lava bat, just like the others.
He sliced into me with a heavy attack, taking me down to low hearts. All right, that's it. I hit him back with a powerful hit from my bat, nearly taking him down as well.
I see you are a worthy opponent. Then finish me off. Let me die a warrior's death.
Assassino, no!
Cappuccino ran in and explained everything to him.
I see now. You really came to help?
Yes, but I'll need that lava bat. With it, I can stop Guzzini and his men for good.
Well, I'm afraid you're too late.
He walked over and opened a side door to show me that the lava bat had been completely drenched with water. It lost its power.
Those water bonica did this before I could stop them, but there may be a way to reignite it in a nearby mountain. There is a solution. You must go there as fast as you can.
Oh no, I'm on it, but you two need to get somewhere safe. On days 15 to 16, I split ways with the coffee couple as they headed back to my base. I followed Assassino's directions to the foot of a nearby mountain, and when I made my way inside, I saw a large cavern with a forge at its center. This must be the place. But once I placed the bat inside, I noticed that no lava was flowing into it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're telling me this stupid forge doesn't even work?
What did you say about my forge?
Suddenly, rising up from the lava behind me was a massive forge golem. Oh, hey there. I was just
about to use my forge without my permission? You'll die for that!
The golem ran in and started to slam into me with his giant fists. Thankfully, his fiery attacks couldn't burn me, but he was still incredibly strong. I dodged his next slam though, and noticed that his earth-shaking attacks were starting to make the forge fill with lava. That's it. Hey, I really am sorry.
You are?
Yeah, I'm sorry your stupid forge doesn't work.
You ignorant bat! I'll crush you where you stand!
On days 17 to 18, the golem continued to rampage around the cave around me, trying to crush me. I kept insulting his forge though, making him slam the ground even harder.
Why, you!
My words enraged him again, and he landed another punch, taking me down to low hearts. Okay, maybe I went a little too far. However, I looked over to see that the forge had filled with lava, which fully reignited the lava bat. Yes! Before he could rush in again, I darted over to it and picked it up, causing me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and became an even more powerful lava brain rot creature.
How dare you!
He swung in for another hit, but with my new upgrade, I could summon a shield of pure lava that blocked his attack.
What the?
Huh? Guess I was wrong. Your forge really does work. I blasted him back with my abilities, pushing him back into his lava pool. This allowed me to run out of the forge, easily escaping before he caught up. I can't believe that actually worked. Just 3 more lava bats to go. With that, I started the journey back to my base when another brain rot crow came running out into the open, cutting me off.
Sahur! It's me, Saturno Saturnita! Thank goodness I found you! I just saw where Gusini is keeping your father!
No way! Please, take me there! We were about to run off when suddenly the alien ship from before appeared above it.
There you are! Earthlings! You're coming with us!
Before we could react, a beam of energy pulled me and my new friend up and into the ship. On days 19 to 21, I opened my eyes to see that I had been teleported into a large circular chamber.
Hello again, Lava Sahur. After our little battle at the meteorite, we decided your power's worth being tested.
Are you kidding me? What did you do to my friend?
Oh, the cow? Don't worry, she's safe for now. Begin the first test!
In another flash of light, an alien robot appeared in the chamber with me.
It's kill or be killed. Now fight!
It rushed at me with its deadly saw blades, but I easily dodged to the side and slammed into it with my bat. Whoa, come on, that was too easy.
Oh my goodness, what power!
Yes, very good, Sahur. But can you deal with our next test? Bring it in!
Appearing in front of me this time was a much more powerful robot that floated up into the air. That's not good.
Begin!
It began to rain down explosions all around me, and unfortunately, I couldn't jump up to hit it with my bat. Not fair.
Who said anything about being fair? Either destroy it or die trying!
The robot hit me with one of its missiles, sending me flying back against the wall. Yeah, no, I won't lose. I can't die here. My lava powers surged within me as I felt myself grow in strength. This allowed me to slam into the robot, taking him down in just one hit. Yes! But because of this, I felt all my energy leave me at once, causing me to pass out. On days 22 to 26, I woke up in a different alien chamber on a conveyor belt? Hey, what gives?
That was a wonderful display of power, Sahur!
Why, yes it was. But sadly, we can't let you live after what you did to our ship last time, so, yeah, goodbye!
They flipped a switch on a control panel, causing one of the walls to open to a deadly disposal machine? Wah! I tried to blast out at the walls to free myself, but none of my attacks worked.
Ha 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 ha! You think we didn't heat-proof our ship after what you did? You're even stupider than I thought!
The conveyor was slowly pulling me towards the deadly machine, and with no place to go, I thought I was done for. That was until Saturnita came bursting into the room.
What are y'all doing to him?
What? She broke out of containment?
They tried to stop her, but she just blasted them back with her cosmic attacks. And because of this, she was able to flip a lever, making the cage wall disappear from in front of me. Nice work. Now let's get out of here. We were about to escape down a hallway when the aliens jumped out in front of us.
Oh, no you don't. We have backup plans on top of backup plans.
Like our new and improved Death Laser!
A powerful looking laser appeared in the hallway and began to charge its attack when something began to happen to it.
What? It's malfunctioning? No! No!
The laser erupted in a ball of fire, taking down the aliens with it. Well, I guess they weren't as smart as they thought. Come on, now's our chance. On days 27 and 29, with the aliens dealt with, Saturnita was finally able to bring me back to where she saw my father.
That's where Gusini and his men are. But be careful. They're planning something big over there.
Got it. Now, just to find a way over there. I split ways with her as she made her way back to my base. I was able to find some natural rock jutting out of the water that led me right to the island. Bingo! Cautiously, I began to jump between the rocks towards it, using my lava powers to make the water obsidian wherever I needed it. But when I made the last jump to the island, I saw Water Bonica patrolling outside of the base. I need to distract them somehow. I carefully aimed my lava blast at one of the nearby trees, causing it to burst into flames.
Fire alert! Wee-woo! Wee-woo!
The patrol rushed over to the tree to put it out, allowing me to easily sneak by and make it inside. All right, where are they keeping you, Dad? But just as I was about to look around, I saw the powerful Water Guzini flying in front of Mago Tiramisu.
My ultimate weapon better be ready soon, wizard! Don't make me wait any longer!
trying, Goosini. But making a water nuke isn't an easy process.
Wait, did he just say a water nuke?
Figure it out, wizard! That nuke is the last thing I need to floor this world and get rid of all the weak creatures like you!
Right away, sir.
So that's what he's planning. I have to find a way to stop them. But just then, I watched as two Bonica were escorting my father deeper within the base.
Keep it moving, lava freak.
Dad! I quietly snuck my way after them until I arrived in a room where they put him in a watery cage.
Son?
What the? How did you get here?
Before they could rush into attack, I blasted them both with my strongest lava attack, taking them down.
My boy, no! You shouldn't be here!
It's alright, Dad. I'm getting you out of here. However, I was suddenly exploded to the side by none other than Goosini himself.
Nice try, little one! But your father here has to pay for what he's done!
What are you talking about? You attacked us first.
He never told you the war was ending when you arrived because he killed my brother!
Bombadillo Crocodilo was going to destroy us all. I had to stop him.
So now, I'm here to finish what he started!
Goosini then shot out a powerful water missile directly at the two of us, hitting us head on. His attack exploded the back of the room, causing it to collapse. Wah! On days 33 to 35, my father and I crashed down on the sand at the back of Goosini's island. Dad? Dad! I went over to his side, but I could tell he was now extremely weak. Come on, we have to get you out of here before...
No, son. This is the end for me.
What? No, don't say that!
It's all right, my boy. I'm so proud of how strong you've already become. It's up to you now.
No! Everything began to feel hopeless as my father died in front of me. But then I saw he had left behind his very own lava bat. I picked it up, causing his power to surge within me. I gained 5 more hearts and grew into a much stronger Tung Sahur with even more lava powers. I'll stop them, Dad. I promise. Just then, I heard voices from around the corner searching for me.
They fell down over here. Goosini wants both of their heads.
Time to get out of here. On days 36 to 39, I safely escaped the island and made my way back to my base. There, I saw that the coffee couple and Saturnita had already met the others.
Hey, buddy. I heard what happened to your father. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. He left me with his power so I could stop Goosini once and for all. I won't let his death be in vain. With that, I spent some time with my friends building up homes for everyone.
Thank you, Sahur. This may not be as grand as my previous dojo, but I will make sure the others are ready to fight when the time comes, yes?
I'm counting on it, Assassino. Once everyone had settled in, I went outside the base to clear my head. Am I really gonna be strong enough to stop Goosini, though? He took down my dad like he was nothing. Just then, I heard a voice scream out from the desert nearby.
Stay away from me, you skeletal psychos!
Not so tough without your bat-wielding friend, are you?
Wait, are you talking about the next lava bat? On days 40 to 44, I ran over to defend the camel from the pack of skeletons. Hey, he said stay away!
Stay out of this! Don't make us take you down, too!
I didn't listen though, and dashed right through the nearest group of them, taking them down with ease. What were you saying?
No. Scatter, boys! Scatter!
They all rushed off in different directions, running for their lives.
Wow, thank you! My name's Frigo Camillo. Normally, those guys wouldn't attack me because my friend always defended me, but she's been acting really strange lately.
Oh, right. Is your friend the one with the lava bat? I need it. I followed him into the desert and into a cave under the sand. There, we entered an extremely dry cave with another person standing in front of the 5th lava bat. Perfect. I walked out towards it when suddenly the stranger stopped me.
Are you the Lava Sahur?
Yes. I'm friends with Camilo. I'm not here to hurt you.
Goosini told me you'd come here. I'm sorry, but you have to die.
On days 45 to 47, literally rushed in to attack me and wasn't holding back. She shot out deadly spines from her cactus body and shook the entire cave with her massive sandals. Hey, what gives?
Gusini said he would open the oasis for us if I killed you, so you must die.
Wait, really?
Did you know about this? Because I was distracted, she used this opening to slam into me, knocking me back against the wall.
Help me, Camello. We can finally enter the oasis like we always dreamed.
Wait! We can't just kill him!
She wasn't listening though and came in to take me down with another heavy slam. But suddenly, Camelo shot out a blast of ice, freezing her completely. You're helping me.
That won't hold him for long! We have to go now! I'll explain on the way!
We dashed out of the cave as fast as we could, escaping the enraged Literally. Okay, please, just tell me what just happened.
It would be easier if I just showed you.
He led me deep within the desert to a massive gate.
Beyond that gate is the Great Oasis, a place me and Lorelli have wanted to see for years. If you can open it, I bet we can win Lorelli back onto our side.
Really? Well, how hard could it be to knock down a door made of sand?
Oh no, this place is not what it seems.
On days 48 to 52, I confidently walked towards the oasis gate when a harsh sandstorm suddenly appeared all around me. Ah, my eyes! I pushed forward still, trying to navigate the blinding sand. However, I noticed a large chunk of sandstone blow right past me. Whoa, not good! Huge sand tornadoes began to fly towards me, threatening to push me further away from the door. I won't let this stop me! Quickly, I timed my dashes to avoid them and get even closer to the gate. And the second I reached it, the sandstorm stopped? Huh? Just then, the gate slowly opened before me, showing a completely dry oasis.
Visitor! It's been a long time since anyone has entered my gates.
You can talk?
The Great Oasis is a very sacred place. If you wish to drink from it, then you must fill the pool up yourself.
Across the area, I saw a mystical orb of water appear on a pedestal. Alright, sounds easy enough. I walked over to it, but as I picked it up, I took damage. Ow! Stupid water! However, as this happened, the skeleton group from before came running into the oasis with a much stronger skeleton leading them.
Look, Dad, that's the guy that beat us up. Let's crush him and take this place for ourselves.
Oh, come on! On days 53 to 56, the skeleton crew ran towards me, trying to take me down with their sharp golden blades. Ah! I tried to avoid them the best I could, while running towards the dry pool with the water orb. It was still dealing damage to me though, making me extremely weak to their sheer number of attacks.
Get him, Dad!
The larger skeleton dropped down in front of me, blocking my path to the pool. Alright, that's it. I slammed into him with my lava bat, sending him flying over the walls of the oasis.
Oh!
They all rush out of the gate after him, leaving me alone once again. Maybe I overdid it a little there. But with that, I was able to set down the water orb as the oasis instantly filled up and came back to life. Yes, I did it.
Wow, you really did! Let's go get Lorelli and show her!
We ran back to the desert cave to get Literally, but she had thawed out of the ice and looked angrier than ever.
Now you both will die!
Hold on, we opened the oasis.
No, that's impossible! You're lying!
He's not! We really...
But without warning, she angrily slammed Camello out of the way, nearly taking him down in one hit.
You're lying!
She won't listen to you! Run!
On days 57 to 59, I had no choice but to run, as the reckless Literally chased after me. We were racing across the desert now, as she shot out deadly needles at me to try and slow me down. Yeah! I have to lead her to the oasis. It's the only way she'll believe me. While dodging as many attacks I could, I started to lead her towards the oasis gate. But when we got close, she was about to catch up.
You turned Camello against me!
She was gonna slam into me, but I barely managed to put up my shield to block most of her hit. Ah!
I can't believe you thought I would fall for your lies!
Wait, look around you. We're here. She finally stopped attacking and looked around, finally seeing the oasis had been opened and revived.
I can't believe it! I never thought I'd actually see water in my desert! I'm so sorry, Sahur. I should have never doubted you. Please, take this.
Literally tossed me over the 5th lava bat, which caused me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and brand new lava abilities. Yes, I'm glad you didn't stomp me again. I thought I was gonna be a goner.
Yeah, I definitely have some trust issues. Wait! Camelo!
On days 60 to 63, Lurili and I were carefully escorting the weak Camelo back to my base to help him recover.
I'm so sorry. I'll never hurt you again.
It's all right. I knew you wanted to get into the oasis more than anything in the world.
As he said this, I started to hear something moving in the trees around us. Hold on, did you guys see that?
What? What is it?
Hey now, let's not make any rash decisions we might regret later.
There in front of us stood the infamous Bobrito Bandito and his gang. Whoa, what's happening?
Calm down, buddy. I'm here to make friends, and you, Sahur, is someone worth making friends with. These other two, not so much.
On his command, the member of his gang all lifted up their guns and aimed towards my friends. Wait, I promise, I'll do whatever you ask, just don't hurt them.
Ah, a negotiating man just like myself. You have yourself a deal, pal.
I told the others where to find my base and started to follow the banditos.
So, be careful. Those guys are bad news.
Don't worry about me. You two just get back to the base safe. I went with the gang until we arrived at the outskirts of a large modern city.
Home sweet home. And after this next job, we're gonna run this whole joint.
Job? What are you talking about? On days 64 to 68, the banditos led me into an abandoned building in the city where they had a full-on planning room for all their heists. Oh, you guys really are prepared, huh?
Every one of our jobs is done only when we have all the pieces in place. And that's why we need you this time.
The lead bandito led me over to a window where I saw a muscular orange walking down the street, but in his hands was the final lava bat. No way!
You see, Din Din Dun Jarek down there has a pretty hefty bounty on his head. We need you to make sure he goes on an extended vacation, if you know what I mean.
Alright, if I do this, can I keep the bat?
Negotiating again. Sure, pal. You can keep the bat as long as you hold up your end of the deal.
I nodded before heading out to track down the massive orange Jarek. I followed him through the city before watching him head into a weightlifting gym.
Yeah, Jarek, you made it.
Of course. I never skip arm day.
Oh no, I need to find a way to get him alone. I walked inside and saw that he had started to make his way to the back.
Whoa, hey there, big guy. What are you doing?
I'm here to lift some weights, bro.
Well, you're gonna need a membership to lift here, bro.
All right, then sign me up.
Chaw, sounds good. We just need to run a few tests first.
Tests? On days 69 to 73, the humans led me over to an open court in the gym.
All of our members have done the same 3 tests to gain their membership. You pass 2 out of the 3, and you're in.
Bring it on. He flipped the lever, causing a massive boulder to appear in the center of the room.
Let's see how long it takes for you to crush this bad boy. On your mark, get set.
What's next?
Whoa, this lava guy's kinda jacked.
All right, that was impressive. How about the test number 2?
The group of gym bros followed me over as I was brought to another room with a large swimming pool. Oh no.
Swim like 100 meters in 3 minutes and you'll pass.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, really? Big guy doesn't know how to swim.
I said no.
Oh, well, you didn't have to get on me about it, bro.
Yeah, you're all right, bro. Go drink a protein shake. Okay, that's 1 pass and 1 epic fail. On to the last test.
On days 74 to 77, they led me to the last test room, where I saw a massive rock climbing wall reaching all the way to the ceiling.
All right, your final test is to climb up and ring that bell in under a minute. Think you got what it takes, little guy?
Oh yeah, this will be easy. I got ready at the base of the wall.
3, 2, 1, go!
And in record speed, I began to leap between the rocks, using them as platforms to get higher and higher up. All my upgrades and abilities through my journey were making things much easier, and I knew I would make it to the top with tons of time to spare. All right, but just as I was reaching halfway,
unleash the rock slide!
the what? Rocks began to shatter from above, and debris came falling down towards me. Ah! This sent me falling off my platform, back down at the bottom. How did any human do this?
Comparison is the thief of joy, bro. 10 seconds left!
I focused on the platforms above me and began to dash between them as fast as I could. And when the rock slide came down again, I summoned my lava shield to block the rubble entirely. Because of this, I was barely able to reach the belch just before time ran out. Yes, I did it!
Nice work, dude. You're now officially a member at Swole Patrol Gym. Want a complimentary protein bar?
Not really. Can I meet Jarek now? On days 78 to 80, finally, I was able to go meet Jarek, who was alone in the back locker room.
Hey, newbie! I like your bat! Looks just like mine!
That's the thing. I'm actually here to take that back. So please, just hand it over.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Some people told me I have to kill you, and honestly, I don't want to. But I need that bat. Suddenly, though, we were interrupted by an explosion blowing up the back wall of the room. And standing there was the menacing Bandito gang.
I knew you couldn't follow through, Sahur, so we're here to finish the job ourselves.
What the? I'm out of here, bro!
He tried to make a break for it, but the Banditos shot out all their weapons towards us. What? No! I put up my fire shield to block their attacks, which allowed Jarek to sprint out of the door.
Help! Help! They tried to kill me!
Hey, get back here!
After him, boys!
We all began to race down the streets of the city as the Bandito fired off their weapons wildly around. Cut it out! I blasted out at them, knocking them back and giving me the lead to catch up to Jarek.
Yo, just stay away from me, bro! I just wanted a simple workout!
Please, I can keep you safe. Just slow down. On days 81 to 85, I ran after Jarek as he turned down one of the city's alleyways. But this allowed the Banditos to surround us.
I don't want to die, bro! Save me!
I knew I had to act quickly and blasted back the rat gang closest to me. But the main one on the other side was going to kill him.
That bounty money's all mine!
No! I barely managed to dash in front, taking the hits for Jarek, which knocked me down to low hearts.
Oh, give up, Sahur! You should have just played along!
I thought back to all the hard times I'd faced on my journey and knew that if I just gave up, I would never be able to avenge my father. I'm never giving up. Ever! Bandito went to shoot at me again, but I shot out the most powerful lava attack I could, taking him down for good.
Whoa, dude! You really are like a total bro. Sure thing. I mean, clearly, you'd use it better than I could.
He tossed me over the last lava bat, and the second I touched it, I felt my whole body begin to grow with unmatched lava power. I now had 35 hearts, and became the most powerful brain rot creature in the entire world. On days 86 to 90, Jarek decided he wanted to join my team. However, on our way back to my base, we saw some water bonica racing by. Quick, hide! Thankfully, we were able to make it in a nearby tree line.
Hurry! Guzini wants all of us back at the base. He said the water nuke is almost ready.
Did that frog dude just say water nuke?
Yep, Guzini's plans are almost done. We have to find a way to slow him down. We ran after them, and they led us back to the Water Island base from all those days ago, where I saw Guzini gathering his men all around the built-up water nuke.
Finally! The world will pay for what it has done! My brother was killed in cold blood, but now we will transform the world into a water wasteland that he would have wanted! So who's ready?
me!
All the Bonica started to shout out in unison as Guzini approached Mago near the large weapon.
My weapon better be complete!
Yes, sir. Just adding the finishing touches.
Don't worry, I'll add those myself!
I sent out a powerful lava explosion towards Guzini. That pushed him back.
Ah! What the? Sahur!
The water army began to swarm up towards me because I was spotted until suddenly Mago teleported next to me. Whoa!
Nice distraction. Now I can finally get out of here.
With that, he cast another spell around us, teleporting the three of us out just in time. On days 91 to 94, Mago safely teleported us back to my base to escape the water army. Wait, could you have done that the whole time?
Are you kidding me? The goose was watching me like a hawk the whole time. But now that the nuke is practically complete, he doesn't care what happens to me.
Well, we're gonna do whatever we can to stop him. With that, I quickly built up a home for my friends, including an oasis home for Literally and Camello. After that, I worked on making Jarek his very own outdoor workout facility.
All right, time to punch some frog dudes.
That's the plan.
That's the plan? We have to think about this, Sahur!
Everyone, Sahur knows what's at stake. He's put his whole heart into this fight, so just trust him.
Thank you. And I do have a plan, but it involves a lot of punching, and it'll be dangerous. So if any of you want to stay here, I understand.
No way, Sahur! That water army needs to be stopped.
We all will do whatever it takes to put an end to this.
All right then, let's do this. Here's the plan. On days 95 to 99, I marched back up to the front gate of the water base.
Hey, what are you?
I cut him off by blasting the front door wide open, revealing the open courtyard with Guzini next to the nuke.
Here he comes again, the little bat boy. It's over, Sahur. My nuke will fire off into the world in mere minutes. And once it's in the air, there's nothing you can do to stop it.
We'll see about that. Charge! On my command, Patapim burst through one of the other walls with the rest of my friends.
Go, go, go!
They rushed in and began to tear through the water army, fighting like they never had before.
Hold them back. Don't let them reach the weapon.
I joined in as well, blasting back groups of Bonica at a time with my lava explosions. Take that!
You stupid creatures! This world is mine!
He angrily rushed into attack, flying above the battlefield to rain down missiles from above. My friends were now getting pushed back, but because he left the nuke unguarded, my whole plan went underway. Now! In a flash of light, Mago teleported Cappuccino Assassino right up next to the water nuke.
Taste my blade!
What? No!
He sliced into the massive weapon with his swords, causing it to malfunction.
Everybody, run!
We all made a break for it as the nuke detonated, which was all contained in the walls of the water base. On day 100, I opened my eyes to see that we had successfully detonated the nuke to destroy their entire home. But this had caused nearly all my friends to be weak. Is everyone okay? Before I could hear from the others, Guzini came crashing down in front of me.
Sahur! You brainless creature! You're just as reckless as your father!
Don't talk about him like that! His words enraged me as I blasted up at him with everything I had. I'll make you pay for what you did! I shot up blast after blast, but he just flew up out of my range.
Don't you see? We are both creatures of revenge, Sahur! I felt the same rage you do now, but yours will be your downfall!
He used his flight to keep distance from me and hit me head on with a barrage of water missiles. My hearts fell lower and lower with every explosion, taking me down to just half a heart. No. I have to win this! I promised my father I would make you pay! Before he could attack again, I used my bat to hit a magma ball into the air and hit him out of the sky.
No!
Once he was on the ground, I rushed up and put all my remaining strength into one final bat swing, finally taking him down for good. Yes, I did it! And with that, the entire Italian brain rot world can now finally live in peace. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby lava scorpion. I looked around and discovered all of us lava scorpions were being under attack by vicious, hungry ice snakes. Mom? Dad? I ran frantically, looking for my parents as my people were being taken down one by one. Unfortunately, a large spew of ice venom was blasted towards me. I thought I was a goner, but my mother jumped in, taking the blow. No, Mom!
In due time, all of you lava scorpions will be dead, and this desert will finally be our frozen wasteland.
Run, my boy, now!
I did as I was told and began running for my life. But unfortunately, some snakes spotted me. On day 2, I was being chased by the ice snakes. They were starting to close in on me, but I was able to escape through a small crevice just in time. Oh man, thank goodness.
Shh, keep quiet.
Huh? I turned, only to see a cowering bug was in here with me. What are you hiding from? Suddenly, 2 sharp talons swooped in, taking it down. What the? I looked up, only to see birds lined up along the valley ledges, hunting for food.
We're gonna eat good tonight, fellas!
Just then, another one of them swooped in towards me and knocked me into the open. Yeah!
Looks like we found our next meal!
Oh no! Leave me alone! I began to run through the valley while the deadly birds were doing everything they could to swoop in and take me down.
Stop running!
It didn't take long though, until I was blocked by a dead end. And there, hiding away, was an armadillo.
Oh, great. You're gonna get me caught too.
Before I could say anything though, one of the birds managed to strike me. Ah! Because of this, I blasted out lava-fied bursts everywhere around me. Whoa! How am I doing this? Because of my newfound ability though, my energy began to drain and I passed out. On day 3, I woke up on a large plate. Oh, where am I? After looking around, I saw I was captured by the deadly birds and was on a large dinner table.
You're one special little bug, aren't you? Yes, he is. Meals like this deserve to be cherished. Come on, boys. Let's get the salt.
Oh no, I gotta get out of here. While they were away, I quickly snuck off of the plate and navigated down the large dining table until I was able to find an exit. I jumped down and was about to escape until I stumbled upon a mysterious lava scarab. Whoa, it's lava, like me. I rushed over to collect it when suddenly a bird flew in from right behind me.
Oh, great. Our food's leaving. They won't let you.
He charged in and tried to take me down. Ah! I began running towards the scarab while it was doing everything it could to eat me.
Stop moving, man.
Thankfully, I made one final jump and managed to get it right before the bird could grab me. On day 4, I collected the lava scarab, which caused my body to transform. I gained 5 hearts and grew into an adult lava scorpion. Whoa, I feel amazing.
Oh, that's not good.
I ran in, and with one lava burst, I completely set the bird on fire, causing him to fly out and escape. Haha! Take that! I felt amazing and was getting ready to leave when he brought backup.
You can't handle all of us, you bug!
Oh no! Just then, all of them took to the air and began flying in towards me. I thought I was done for. However, the ground next to me burst open, revealing the armadillo. You came back?
Hurry, follow me.
With no other choice, I quickly followed him in the hole before they could reach us. Phew. Thanks for saving me.
Of course. Your lava explosion back there gave me enough time to escape, so I had to return the favor. The name's Arnie.
As we formed a team, one of my other scorpions ran up to me.
Our people are in grave danger. You must find them.
In a matter of seconds, he was dead. Oh no, I had to get back now. On day 5, I returned to my people, only to see our old home was completely destroyed. All the scorpions were extremely sick. The snake's ice was killing them. I ran in further, only to find my mother overlooking the rest.
Son, all of us scorpions have been frostbitten. Our days of living are numbered.
No! I quickly showed my mother the mysterious scarab I had found, and she sparked with joy.
That's it. Within the desert lies 6 powerful scarabs of lava. With all of their power together, it can be enough to save our people. But be careful. You're the only one strong enough to do it.
Okay, I'm on it. As she said this, a bunch of players ran in, almost stepping over us. Whoa!
That new item you found is so hot, dude.
I know, it'll be perfect for the party. Hey, that's another lava scarab. Give me that. I quickly chased after them, but before I could see where they were going, the ground gave out below me. Ah! On day 6, I surely thought I was done for, until I was caught in webbing? Oh, what the?
Our next victim. Perfect.
A spider? Stay away! I shot my lava blast at him, which gave me enough time to run. As I did, though, more and more of them began to enter throughout the various tunnels, and I quickly found out I was outnumbered. With just one bite, I was brought down to half a heart. Ah!
Little scorpion, listen here. We own these parts of the desert, so if you want to get out alive, you're going to do what we say.
With no other choice, the spiders escorted me to a large, crowded beach party. There were players everywhere, having the time of their lives.
I'm such a good dancer. Oh.
This is not a safe place for a scorpion. I followed the spider alongside the coastline until we saw a table in the center of the party.
Bugs taste good, but you know what tastes better? Pizza! You sneak in there and bring us a slice, we'll let you live.
You want me to go through all of this? Okay, fine. On day 7, I entered inside the party and started to make my way to the center table. There were people everywhere, dropping soda cans, splashing water, and even fighting. Whoa!
Oh, so much fun.
I was almost spotted, but thankfully, I made it to the table. Yes, I was making my way up to the pizza slice. But before I grabbed it, I saw the lava scarab from before. Whoa, those spiders led me right to it. While I was distracted though, a player spotted me.
What the? It's a scorpion!
Oh no! Everyone began to panic, and some of them pulled out weapons. Ah! I barely was able to avoid their hits, and thankfully was able to make it to the lava scarab. Oh, it's trying to sting me! That's right, this belongs to me. With that, I collected the second lava scarab, which caused me to grow larger in size again. I gained 5 more hearts, and now had a crazy strong lava stinger. Oh yeah! On day 8, one of the large players rushed in towards me, but as he did, I stung him with my lava stinger, which completely set him on fire.
What kind of scorpion even is that?
All the other players saw this, and everyone panicked. Within seconds, the entire party itself was abandoned. That's right. All fear the mighty lava scorpion. I went over to the table and saw that the spiders were there enjoying their pizza. Looks like we all got what we wanted.
Yes, this pizza is delicious. So good. Who would have thought pepperoni was better than ants?
They were extremely happy, but just then, the ground all around us began to shake. Holes began dropping below, and the ice snakes had entered.
Yes! Freeze over the shoreline! Everything must be ours!
They wasted no time, slithering around, killing any spider they could. Oh no, come on, we gotta get out of here! With no other choice, I was able to escape with one of the spiders, as the entire beach behind us converted into snow. As we were leaving, we managed to run into Arnie.
There you are. Come on. I want to show you something.
On days 9 to 10, Arnie led me and the spiders to a secluded dune in the desert, where some of my scorpion people were all around. Whoa, is this our new home?
Sure is. With those snakes around, we all need a safe place to hide out.
With that, the two of us built up a sacred spot with 6 golden pillars. Perfect. From there, I also made sure to build up a nice pizza-styled home for the spider. I hope you like it. But just as I said this, a group of piglins came charging through the base as they shot lava everywhere.
Come on, boys. You gotta get this back to the boss.
Hey, you're making a mess! I ran after the piglins until they brought me to a shoreline, and across the way was a Nether Palace Island.
Oh boy, this lava scarab is gonna make it so we can go anywhere outside the Nether, baby!
A lava scarab. So that's what they're doing. But before I could reach them, the piglins jumped in boats and sailed across the water. No! I started to shoot out my lava blast at the water, creating small stone platforms for me to safely cross. But as I was jumping across, the piglins took notice.
That thing's coming for the scarab!
Suddenly, a barrage of attacks came flying towards me from their palace. Oh no! On days 11 to 12, the piglins' attacks started to hit me, but I realized I was completely resistant to fire. Haha! Oh yeah, I'm all right. Some of their attacks, though, began to explode my stone platforms, and I knew if I fell in the water, I was done for. I continued to leap between them as the explosives rained down all around me. However, I was able to make it to the island. I did it. But as I said this, a cage slammed down on top of me. Yeah!
The boss will want to see you.
The piglins brought me into the temple, where my cage was placed down in front of the piglin boss.
Boss, this is the thing chasing us down for the scarab.
This thing is a lava scorpion, you idiot! He probably has more of them!
Yeah, and I'm gonna need them to save my people, so hand it over. The piglin boss seemed to admire my boldness and brought me over to a luxurious game room?
How about a wager, Scorpion? We play a game, and if you win, I'll hand over my scarab. But if you lose, I get all of yours.
I guess I have no other choice. All right, deal. On days 13 to 14, the piglin boss sat down in front of me with 3 cups between us.
The game is simple. I'll place a gold nugget under one of these cups and shuffle them around. You guess where the nugget is, and you win your scarab. Easy, right?
Yeah. With that, the piglin placed the nugget under the far right cup and began to shuffle them around. All right, that one.
Is it?
He revealed the cup and what? No!
Seems you lost, little guy. Now hand over the scarabs.
Before I could say anything else, I looked back and saw a massive piglin brute behind me. Nice piggy?
Yeah! Gentlemen, let's give our guest an old-fashioned nether send-off, shall we?
Uh-oh. On days 15 to 16, I was being chased throughout the Nether Palace by the horde of piglins. Ah!
Get back here, you insect!
They began to fire everything they could at me, destroying parts of their own palace recklessly. What is wrong with you guys? But just then, a wall in front of me burst open as the piglin brute charged out. Out of fear, I stung into the brute's foot, which pushed him back.
My little piggies.
Afterwards, I was able to finally find an exit gate. Yes, almost there. But just before I could make it out, something blasted me back. Yeah!
You really thought you'd just walk out of here? Oh, all right, boys. Take him out.
The piglins all started to surround me, to take me down for good when...
What's going on?
No, it can't be. On days 17 to 18, ice began to shoot out all around the Nether Palace, and the piglins began to be frozen in place.
What a disgusting place. What is happening to my desert? Your desert? This is our.
But before he could say another word, the ice snake leader took him out in one bite.
Nice and quiet. We're done here.
With that, the snakes all began to leave, as the Nether Palace and the piglins had been frozen over.
It's too cold.
I looked over and saw that the piglin boss had dropped the lava scarab. Hold on, everyone. I went over and grabbed it, which caused me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and my stinger became empowered with the ability to shoot out a ball of molten rock. Yeah! Using my ability, I was able to completely melt all of the piglins free.
Thank you, but why would you save us?
The snakes did something similar to my people, and I'm not just gonna let them get away with it again. Now come on, I have somewhere you guys could stay safe. On days 19 to 21, I returned to the base with the thawed out piglins. I built them up a new nether home so they could stay safe. I'm sorry about your guys' old home.
It's all right. We'll take down those crazy snakes together.
I then went over and placed down the 3rd scarab next to the others. All right. But as I said this, my eyes started to feel burning hot. Yeah! The pain quickly faded, and I felt a strange pull towards a place deep within the desert. Huh? Following the feeling, I was able to discover a deep ravine in the distance. But as I approached, I felt something poke me. Ah! Ow! Hey! I turned around and saw that a cactus person had hit me with their needles?
Listen to me. Whatever is doing that is evil. Don't listen to it.
What? What are you even talking about? The cactus signaled me to follow him as he brought me to his desert home that was almost completely in ruins. What happened here? But before he could answer, all of the cactus people's eyes turned a fiery red, and they turned towards me.
Hurry. We can't control it.
The one next to me had fire eyes as well. Ah! They leapt in to attack me, so I ran. On days 22 to 26, I was running around as they were shooting out their sharp needles, trying to take me down. Ah! I need to find a way to break them out of this. Just then, they had cut me off, and I was surrounded. They all started to attack me with their needles and brought me down to extremely low health. With their combined numbers, I didn't stand a chance. Wait, that's it. All of them charged in close. And as they did, I shot my ball of magma at their feet, turning the sand into magma blocks. Because of this, they were broken out of their trance.
Ow, ow, hot, hot, hot.
Okay, something's controlling people in the desert. And if we don't stop it, none of us are safe.
I have an idea. Follow me.
I went with the cactus as he brought me over to a goblin camp with food trucks?
All right, just listen. One of those trucks sells ice cream. If you can get me a bowl of it, I think I know a way to protect us from what's happening.
Okay, I hope you're not just tricking me into getting you ice cream. On days 27 to 29, I snuck my way into the goblin camp to see tons of goblins running around devouring their food.
Oh, Bobby, you make the best dogs this side of the desert, let me tell you.
All right, they really loved a snack. Just then, I heard a playful song coming from one of the trucks.
Come on, little ones. Pointy-eared Cones is open for business.
Yes!
I began to sneak around in the chaos to the back side of the car, where there was an open door. Bingo! I started to crawl inside, and with the server's back turned to me, I saw he left a bowl on the counter. Once I went to grab it, though, he turned back around.
Excuse me. Did you pay for that?
The goblin furiously swung his ice cream scooper at me before I could answer. Ah! All right, I'm definitely not going to now. I quickly jumped out of the truck, which caused the rest of them to notice.
You little thief! You're not going anywhere!
Suddenly, a nearby goblin threw his soda at me. Ah! What the? And because of this, I passed out. On days 29 to 30, I woke up as I was thrown in the middle of a conveyor belt. Whoa, what's going on?
You're gonna be my new specialty scorpion. Who wants to eat some fried scorpion legs?
Oh!
Me! The goblin server then flipped a switch, causing the bell to push me below into boiling oil? Seriously? I began to run up the belt as fast as I could as knives began to chop down all around me. Ah!
Run, little buggy, run!
The goblins then started throwing all kinds of food at me from above, trying to knock me off. All right, that's it. Take this. I shot out my lava, hitting one of the goblins right in the mouth.
Ah! Oh, too spicy!
He began to run around and accidentally ran into the lever, turning it off. Using this opportunity, I used my ball of magma to create a platform of magma blocks to jump out of the fryer. Ha ha! Oh, great. You're all still here.
Get him!
On days 31 to 32, I was running away as fast as I could as the goblins chased after me. They threw all the food they could, trying to slow me down. Ah, come on! The goblin server then flung a glob of ice cream that completely covered me, sticking me to the ground. Yeah, what is this?
It's pistachio. Now, you're gonna pay for taking my 3-scope.
The goblins were about to take me down when some of the cactuses stood between us.
Ah! Needle in my nose!
You got a problem with the scorpion? Then you got a problem with us.
Whatever, we can't eat you, so let's get out of here!
With that, all of them ran off. Okay, thanks. Here's your ice cream. I handed the bowl over to the cactus, and he quickly ate the entire thing. I knew you just wanted to eat it. But as I said this, the cactus's flower burst with a wave of icy pollen that covered all of us.
Ah, that's the stuff. All right, that should hold back the thing that has been controlling us. Now you can go to the oasis. That's gotta be its home.
All right, I'm on it. On days 33 to 35, I made my way towards the deep ravine from all those days ago. And when I got close, I could see a large pool of lava at its center. A lava oasis? I quickly started to scale the sides of the ravine to get to the bottom. But as I did, a powerful beam struck the rocks, making me fall inside. Ah! What the? I looked up and saw that floating above me was a large lava eye?
Finally, something to eat!
Oh no! I started to dodge around the oasis as the crazy eye began to fire off more attacks to take me down. I wouldn't eat me if I were you. I don't taste really good. I began to fire back at the eye, and as I did, my attacks would burn it to the ground. Yes! Afterwards, I tried to rush up to finish it off, but another one of its beams hit me head on. Ah!
Yes, with someone like you under my control, I will consume everything!
What the? With all my strength, I blasted out at the eye with my ball of magma, finally taking him down. Yes! From the entity dropped another lava scarab. That's why it was so powerful. I picked it up, which caused me to begin to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and now could shoot out powerful lava beams from my eyes. Awesome! On days 36 to 39, I made it back to my base with the cacti. I made sure to build them up some nice cactus guard towers to keep watch over the base. There you go.
Thanks, Bozo, for everything.
Afterwards, I went over and placed down the next scarab next to the others.
Good work, my boy. You're so close to curing our people.
As she said this, though, I heard the sound of someone above me. Suddenly, a villager crash landed right in front of me. Whoa, what the? My nose! Please, you have to help our village. Our iron golem's gone berserk. What? I followed the villager out of the base until we arrived at his village that was under attack. In the middle of it was the golem with the lava scarab right on its chest. The golem was about to smash another house, but I shot out my lava blaster before it could. As it got hit, the iron golem roared and ran away into the desert. No, come back! Now who's going to protect us? It's all of that stupid scarab's fault. Well, don't worry. I'll get him back and take that lava scarab from him. With that, I went to the desert and followed the golem's trail. On days 40 to 44, I was tracking the trail of the obsidian golem, following the path of lava through the desert. I eventually arrived at a dangerous canyon, and while I was trying to get through, a group of undead vultures blocked my way.
Hey, bud, you lost? This is our turf. Scram!
Come on, guys, I just need to get through here.
You really want to get through? You gotta get us that lunch that stupid obsidian golem destroyed. If you can get us some mutant husk rotten flesh, we'll consider letting you pass.
With that, I walked back out into the desert to look for their lunch. After looking for a while, I finally found a large husk in the sand. Whoa, the golem really did a number to you, huh? I started to run towards it to get to its rotten flesh. But as I approached, the mutant husk roared and slammed me back. Yeah, you're still alive? I shot a huge lava blast at it to take it down. But as the husk slammed into the sand, it caused massive sinkholes. Whoa! I dodged around the best I could until I finally was able to take him down. Yes. With that, I picked up his mutant flesh and returned back to the vultures.
Oh, it even smells good. You go right ahead.
Yeah, thanks. As the vultures ate the rotten flesh, I continued to follow the trail until I arrived at the foot of a volcano. On days 45 to 47, I approached the volcano and saw that the only way up was through a natural rocky platform. The golem has to be up there. I began to scale up the volcano by jumping onto the rocks. But as I was climbing up, I heard a loud roar coming from the top. That's not good. The golem began throwing down volcanic rocks at me, trying to knock me off. Whoa! I dodged out of the way though, and continued to scale up. However, the obsidian golem began to throw boulders at the platforms in front of me, completely destroying them. No! I used my lava blast to create my own platforms, which finally allowed me to get to the top of the volcano. Oh, no you don't. I tried answering back and shot a lava blast, but the obsidian golem's hardened skin made it have no effect. Uh-oh. On days 48 to 52, I was dodging the attacks from the obsidian golem. He kept attempting to slam me, trying to knock me off the top. Ah! I can't do anything while he's coated in that obsidian. The golem suddenly seemed in pain and blasted out fire from his mouth into the air. Wait, the scarab is hurting him? But because of all the fighting, the volcano began to shake as cracks formed all around us. We both had to jump around and avoid falling down into the cracks below. Please, let me help you. The golem didn't listen though and recklessly charged back in to take me down. I then had an idea and jumped into the lava cracks to avoid his hit. Hey, eat this! I blasted at him, hitting him right in the mouth. This caused the golem to stumble back and throw up the scarab, turning him back to normal. Yes!
Fire hurt my tummy.
I went over to pick up the scarab, but as I did, I realized it had been drained of all its power. No! On days 53 to 56, I went down the volcano with the iron golem. Once we got all the way to the village, all the villagers gathered around the iron golem to celebrate him coming back.
Thank you, creepy scorpion.
No problem, but now the scarab's lost all of its power.
I think I have an idea.
The villager took me to the village's blacksmith and gave me a list of ingredients.
If you can get me everything on this list, I can fix the scarab up, no problem.
Sweet. I looked at the ingredients and saw that I needed obsidian, some sandstone, and a lava core. All right. I went around the area, easily mining some sandstone. And then I made some obsidian in a nearby pool of water. Now, where am I gonna find a lava core? As I said this, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. Huh? I followed the sound until I saw I was at the entrance of a cave, and inside was an enormous sleeping wyvern using a lava core to heat itself up? Okay, I gotta be careful about this. I began to move around the room as natural vents in the stone would blast out hot air, knocking me around. All right, new plan. I carefully went around the room and placed down magma blocks to stop the steam as quietly as I could. After I snuck around the sleeping wyvern and I carefully picked up the lava core and backed away slowly out of the cave. All right, time to get back to the village. On days 57 to 59, once I had all the materials, I returned to the villager.
Oh, wow! How did you get the lava core? A wyvern normally doesn't give up its eggs so easily.
Oh, it was easy. Wait, did you say it's egg? Just then, a large explosion hit the village as the giant wyvern charged in, destroying everything.
You idiot! You let it back here?
You gotta be kidding me! The blacksmith immediately began reforging the scarab, and once he was done, threw it to me as quickly as he could. I caught the scarab and immediately felt myself absorbing its power. I now had 30 hearts, and I grew a brand new obsidian exoskeleton. Awesome! I rushed out to meet the wyvern before it could ruin the entire village. Okay, honestly, I'm really sorry. I didn't know it was a... Oh no! The wyvern charged in and tried to slash me down with its claws. But with my new obsidian armor, his attacks barely did a thing. Haha! I answered back with my own lava blast, which knocked him back. I kept pushing in and tried to fight him with my lava stinger. And as I would, I could tell just how sad the wyvern was. Wait! Look! We only needed to borrow the egg's heat. Here, take it back. Wait, borrow? The villager threw over the wyvern's egg, and they were perfectly fine.
Jerk.
Almost perfectly fine. With that, the wyvern picked up the egg and flew back to its home peacefully. All right, look, guys, I did it. Yeah, you did this. Sorry. On days 60 to 63, I returned to the base with the villagers. I made sure to build them up some nice homes so that they could live a nice, safe life. Nothing could hurt you here, I promise.
Thanks, stupid scorpion.
After that, I went over and added the scarab to the shrine. All right, just one more to go. As I finished adding the scarab, though, I could feel myself floating? What the? I saw a flash of light above me, and I began to pass out. When I woke up, I saw that I was in a strange lab. Where am I?
Protector of the desert, don't be afraid. You're safe.
I looked around and saw that I was captured by aliens?
We mean you no harm. We just need your help.
Me? I'm a scorpion. What for?
Well, we want to study mummy remains, yes. But our ship can't fit inside the pyramid. So we need you to retrieve the mummy's remains for us, yes. And of course, there will be a reward.
I looked over and saw that the aliens were in possession of the final scarab. All right, I'll do it.
Yes, Earthling. Good luck.
Suddenly, there was another bright flash of light. And as my vision came back to me, I saw that I was teleported to the entrance of a giant pyramid. On days 64 to 68, I made my way through the enormous pyramid hall. It can't be so bad, right? As I entered, though, I stepped on a pressure plate that activated its security system. Before I could take another step, massive spiked pistons started smashing down onto the floor below. Aw, come on! I carefully started to inch closer to the pistons and timed my jump to leap through before the first one could crush me. The second one picked up the speed and slammed down much faster. Ah! But thanks to my new exoskeleton, I was protected and got through. Whew, that was close. I was right before the last piston, which was obviously the fastest. Okay, can't risk jumping through. I need to try to find something else. As the piston moved up, I blasted it with my lava blast, which jammed the mechanism with magma blocks. While it was stuck, I was able to go through. Nice. All right, where's that mummy? I went deeper inside until I found a large treasure room. And inside was a mummy's tomb. Wait, is that open? What the?
You dare come disturb my rest, you tomb robber!
On days 69 to 73, I was face to face with the deadly mummy pharaoh. Well, you see, I was actually just here to take you. Before I could say another word, the mummy shot out a large blast. Ah! I dodged out of the way as the mummy continued to try and take me down every chance he could. Come on! Can't we just talk this out?
You will be buried here with me, intruder!
I jumped behind one of the piles of treasure to try and block his attacks. From there, I peeked out and shot my own lava blast right at him. The mummy was hit square in the chest, which caused it to burn to a crisp.
No! No!
Well, they didn't tell me how I can bring the mummy back. Maybe they won't be mad.
Why is the mummy like this? We needed its full body for research.
Look, in my defense, he was trying to kill me.
This won't do. And for wasting our time, you are now our subject for research.
Before I could say anything else, I was blasted with another beam of light that teleported me into a high-tech maze. On days 74 to 77, I had no choice but to search through the maze looking for a way out. As I was walking down the hallways, though, I saw they were lined with traps, like lasers. Come on, I don't have time for this. I carefully made my way through and around until I came across another obstacle. Why would you even need this in your ship? I tried going through, but the deadly large saws would cut into me and deal tons of damage. Ah! I used my lava blaster, making platforms above them, which let me bypass them with ease. And after, I could see the exit of the maze ahead. Finally! I arrived at the door, but when I looked down the hallway next to me, I saw that the lava scarab was inside the room on the other side. Okay, gotta go grab that before I escape. Without a second thought, I rushed to the room and was almost there when I heard a voice.
Where are you going, Scorpion?
Suddenly, a massive alien mech fell down in front of me.
Now, to research how strong you really are.
On days 78 to 80, the alien mech wasted no time and blasted powerful rockets all over the room. Ah! I tried to answer back with my lava blasts, but each time I hit him, it had no effect on the mech suit.
You think I didn't come prepared for your fiery attacks?
Oh no, I need to turn that off. I looked around and saw that it was being powered by 3 different power cores. I quickly went up and used my lava pinchers to destroy the first one. Once I did, Zorg's robot started to lose power.
What? What are you doing? Work, you hunk of junk!
As the alien was distracted, I managed to destroy another core, making the mech malfunction even more.
No! Stop! You don't know what you're doing!
The alien angrily launched more rockets at me from the mech, which launched me back against the wall. Yeah! Because of all this fighting, though, the room around us began to shake, and the alien's ship began to lose power.
No! Those batteries power the ship as well! You idiot!
Oh no, not my problem! I used this opportunity to destroy the last battery, which caused the alien mech to fully lose its power. Take that! On days 81 to 85, I rushed over to the scarab, and after I picked it up, I could immediately feel its power coursing through me. I now had 35 hearts, and I could blast out a powerful magma shot whenever I wanted. Woohoo! What's that?
My entire ship is malfunctioning! Prep to leave Earth's orbit for repairs!
What? As he said this, the entire ship began to tilt. I gotta get out of here! I ran down the hallway back towards the exit as the ship's parts were collapsing all around. What the? A wall of lasers?
You're not going anywhere, you insect!
The aliens began to blast me with explosives. Oh no, I gotta think fast! Using my new magma shot, I aimed right into the tech, which destroyed it and sent the aliens back.
Ah! My eyes!
With that, I barely made it to the exit and jumped off. Ah! Ah!
Abort! Abort!
In a flash, the whole alien ship teleported away. Wow, those guys were the worst. As I said this, I looked over and saw a group of the ice snakes slithering across the desert. What are they up to? On days 86 to 90, I followed the snakes all the way back to their base, where I saw a ton of icy crystals sticking out of the snow. The ice snakes all began to surround their leader, who began to speak.
Brothers, our time of ascension is coming. We now have the last piece we need for our domination.
As their leader was talking, he walked towards the biggest ice crystal.
No longer will this place be a dry, burning wasteland, but the perfect place for all of us to thrive.
The leader then touched the crystal as it began to shoot out a huge beam to the sky. As it did, snow began falling down everywhere in the desert.
With this, not only will we rule over the scorpions, but we'll be able to rule the entire desert.
I need to get to the base and unite the scarabs. I can't let them do this. I began to run back towards my home when one of the ice snakes saw me.
The cursed scorpion! Get him!
They began to fire all of their icy attacks at me from afar. But thanks to their ice spikes, I was actually losing them and was about to escape when...
Freeze!
The snake was about to bite into me, but I was able to take him down and jump away in one tack. Haha! Time to get out of here. On days 91 to 94, I arrived back at my base and told everyone what happened with the ice snakes.
Freeze the whole desert? That's horrible!
Please, Fozo. The cold. It's too much.
We need to bring all the scarabs together. Come on. I hurried over to the rest of the scarabs and placed it down with the rest. As I did, all of the base started to shake as a bright glow began to appear in between the pillars.
Fozo! Stand in the middle! You need to claim the power of the desert!
I took a step into the middle of the scarabs, and once I did, I could immediately feel myself becoming even stronger. I transformed into a mega lava scorpion. I now had 40 hearts, and I could unleash a wide blast of lava that cured all of my people.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, my son. You saved our people.
Thanks, Mom. But it's not over yet. The ice snakes are still trying to claim the desert. We need to fight them back and show them they should have never messed with us scorpions.
You can count me in, Fozo!
And us too. Let's show those snakes who the real rulers of the desert are.
With that, all my people began to cheer as I led them out of the base towards the ice snakes. On days 95 to 99, I led my people to face off against the ice snakes in their snow-covered base.
So, the Scorpion Savior has returned to finally die by my fangs.
I'm a lot stronger than when you last saw me. We all are.
Shut it, you insect! Devour them!
With that, all the snakes and scorpions charged in. Ice and lava were shooting out everywhere. But unfortunately, I could tell we were still at a disadvantage in the snow. The crystals. Destroy them! The others and I began to focus on the crystals. And as we melted them easily, our attacks were growing stronger. Yes, keep going.
I got one!
With most of them destroyed, there was only one left. And there, my mom was facing off against the snake leader.
I should have eaten you when I had the chance.
The snake leader was about to bite into my mother and take her down for good. No! I used my lava blast to form a wall of magma blocks in front of her, blocking his attack.
What?
Mom, get out of here!
I believe in you, son.
With that, my mom and the others went to hold back the ice snakes as their leader turned towards me. On day 100, I was now face to face with the ice snake leader.
You think you can stop me? you worthless bug!
The ice snake brought down its head and attempted to bite me with its ice venom. Ah! I was able to answer back though with my own lava stinger. This is for freezing all of my people. I rained down a storm of meteors, and with my increase in power, it hit all the other snakes in the base.
Gah! No matter, you'll never be able to resist my thrust!
As the leader laughed, I tried rushing in with another lava blast, but I could feel its frost venom starting to freeze me in place. No! I concentrated on my inner flame, and using it, I was able to send an enormous heat wave that melted all the ice all around.
What? No! I am meant to rule!
He began doing everything he could to take me down, but I knew what I was fighting for. Rah! Charging in one last time, I used my magma shot and was able to hit the final ice crystal, destroying it for good. With it gone, the weather began to clear, and the desert was returning to normal.
No! My ice! My empire!
With him distracted, I rushed up one final time, and using a lava smash, I took him down. With that, all the ice snakes were gone, and the entire desert was finally back to normal. On day 1, I spawned in as a baby lava dinosaur in my nest. I'm made out of lava? Awesome! But when I looked around, I noticed all the dinosaurs were freezing and were clearly weaker than ever.
Son, you're lava? How?
Before I could answer, an explosion sounded off, revealing a large ice mammoth.
Look! More dinosaurs!
Yes, freeze all you can find. Their place in this world has come to an end. It's time for my Ice Age to take control!
His followers ran throughout and began to spread their ice, freezing all of my people. No! My mother and I ran, evading all the ice we could.
Bozo, the Ice Age is here. If it fully takes over, none of us dinosaurs will survive. Gah! Leave, son. Save yourself.
On day 2, I ran for my life and managed to escape. There was snow falling everywhere, and ice was spreading nonstop. This Ice Age, it's too powerful. I need to find out how to stop it and save us dinosaurs. Just then, I accidentally walked into nearby caveman territory.
Ooga booga, you hot.
Thanks? One of the other cavemen walked forward and threw a spear at me. Wah!
Burning hot! We have forever fire!
This isn't good. Ah! Cavemen were all around, chasing me and trying to take me down. I tried my best to get away, but with some of them even swinging from nearby vines, I didn't stand a chance. I had nowhere left to run. Stay back! Out of instinct, I let out a fierce lava slash, burning one of them.
Ooga hot! Hot!
What the? How did I do that? While distracted though, the head caveman walked up and hit me on the head with a club. In a matter of seconds, I was out cold. On day 3, I awoke inside of a mysterious cave. On top of me were various raw foods lined up. Wait a minute, they're using me as a campfire?
Ooga booga, celebrate! Ha!
All the cavemen were dancing and celebrating all around. And after looking, I realized us dinosaurs were not their friends. I gotta get out of here. While all of them were distracted eating, I managed to sneak away and started to look for an exit. Instead, though, I managed to find another dinosaur stuck in a cage.
You, help!
Hang on! I quickly let them out, but as I did, the cavemen noticed.
Ugh! No escape!
Run! win! The small Triceratops and I ran for our lives, but eventually were met with a dead end. If I fall in that, I'm surely done for.
Whoa, what's that?
I looked across and saw there at the other end was a mysterious burning fragment. Is that connected to me? With no other choice, the two of us began to jump from platform to platform.
Attack!
The cavemen threw their spears at us, trying to take us down, but we barely managed to make it on the other side. And there, for the taking, was the fragment. On day 4, I grabbed the mysterious stone, causing my body to grow in size. I now had 10 hearts, and the lava within me felt hotter than ever before. Whoa, what just happened?
Watch out!
One of the cavemen made it to our side, but I let out a new lava roar, which blasted him right off the edge. We both saw an exit and quickly escaped.
I just realized you're a lava dinosaur.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Tracy quickly left and brought me over to a strange fossil in a clearing. As I stepped foot on it, something began to happen. One of the fossil bones transformed and was now themed with fire and lava.
I knew it! You're connected to the Big Blast.
The Big Blast? What's that?
Yeah, us dinosaurs saw it as the end of the world. It was a blast so large that it wiped out half of our population. Ever since then, the Ice Age began to spread, trying to take out the rest of us.
And I'm connected to it? Maybe finding more of these fragments can answer why and be the key to saving my people. On day 5, the Triceratops and I formed a team. We got to work and began to build up a nice place to stay. I built a large T-Rex themed home to stay in, while she built herself a prehistoric kitchen. Whoa!
Oh yeah, one thing about me, I love to cook. My name's Tracy, by the way.
Well, nice to meet you. Just then, clouds began to form and snow fell around all over. Oh no, quick, hide! Tracy hid away while I went out to investigate. I ran until finding a dense forest under attack. In it were innocent small Brachiosaurus being frozen by the mammoth.
Please, stop!
The ice now has claimed this land. Keep expanding!
I was about to blindly run in, but a tree line burst to the left of me, revealing a large lava turtle? Another lava creature. Whoa! Hey, get back here! I chased after the lava turtle until entering a nearby desert. And thankfully, I was able to cut him off. Nice turtle. Look, I need your help.
Great! Another lava animal? One is enough!
The turtle then started to stomp towards me. Oh no. On day 6, the large lava tortoise began to spin in circles and launch lava coconuts at me. Ah! Come on! I just want to talk! I tried my best to fight back against him, but with his large, heavy shell, nothing I did worked. He spun again, and this time spun right into me, launching me all the way to the shoreline. Yeah! After looking up, I saw that this shore was burnt down. Large traces of cobblestone were throughout it, and all of its life was gone.
This was my home. All I did was pick up a stupid fragment, and now I can't step foot in the water again.
Wait, you have the fragment? Then how about I just take it from you?
Yeah, it's not that simple.
What do you mean? The turtle then stomped, and because of this, I was flung into the air and landed on its back? Whoa! It felt like I was in a whole other world, themed with lava.
The fragment, it's somewhere lost here. If you can find it, then you can have it.
Deal! I began to explore the turtle's back until I came across a large, intimidating sandcastle. Okay, the fragment has to be here. I was about to enter, but was quickly stopped by a group of birds? Wait, you have people living on your back?
I do? Hear ye, a trespasser? Bring him to the king!
On day 7, I was brought inside of the sandcastle until being thrown over. Yeah! In front of me was the lost burning fragment, and on a throne was their lava king.
A dinosaur in my realm?
Dude, your realm is someone's back, and I'm here for the burning fragment, so hand it over.
This fragment gave my empire great power and made it so that stupid turtle stopped going underwater. We hate the water.
What if I can help you fix that and give you a new place to live? The Bird King was intrigued and brought me over to an intricate course themed with bird-like challenges.
If you want to help, you must prove yourself worthy to the king.
Okay, you're on. One of the bird henchmen signaled a horn, and I immediately jumped through the course. In it were obstacles I had to pass through. It was a piece of cake until I reached the final jump. One only a bird could complete.
Try and get past this.
Suddenly, an idea sparked within me. Please work. Please work. I jumped for it, and while midair, I shot my lava roar below me, which gave me the extra boost I needed. Woohoo! I did it!
I am fairly impressed. Now, the final challenge.
And what's that?
Me!
On day 8, the Bird King signaled his men, and all of them began to attack. Alone, the bird minions weren't a threat, but when they united, they powered up their king, allowing him to shoot out deadly beams of fire right at me. No, wait! They fired their beam, which hit me head on. I was expecting to be really low, but their attack didn't do anything to me.
What? How?
Lava dinosaur. I let out a large roar at them, which sent all of them back.
Oh my, he really is worthy. Go ahead, I'm a bird of my word.
Yes! I went over and collected the burning fragment, and because of this, I upgraded again. I now had 15 hearts and grew my very own lava spikes out of my back. Sweet! The landscape around me then suddenly began to transform and turned back to the way it was before. I did it! We were then launched right off of the turtle's back.
Yeah! You did it! I'm freed! And you never stay on my back again!
Sorry.
With that, the large turtle left in the water. Come on, guys, let's go home. On days 9 to 10, I brought the royal birds back to base with me. I went to work and began to build them up a new sandcastle, one that would never enter the water. And done!
Thank you, strange lava reptile.
Of course. After I finished, I noticed another one of the fossil bones had transformed into lava as well. Because of this, large shaking around the base began to happen, and a small mini volcano had forged. Whoa! I was completely astonished, and in a matter of seconds, I had a vision. Wah! In front of me were dinosaurs, all freaking out.
It's the end of the world!
I looked up and saw in the sky was a giant meteor heading straight to us. The big blast. The explosion took place, but from it shot out 6 different fragments throughout the world. Wow! The burning fragments. They're from the big blast?
Bozo, there you are. Is everything okay?
Yeah. How about you? Tracy seemed worried, so I quickly followed her out of the base. We made it into a beautiful forest, but there inside of it was a crater left from one of the burning fragments. Wait, it's not here anymore? I began to investigate until finding a trail of footsteps leading away from it. Bingo! Whoever took the fragment went this way. On days 11 to 12, I followed the footsteps until arriving inside a jungle. There, waiting, was a hidden prehistoric village. Whoa. There were dinosaurs all around, all seeming like they were in a hurry.
Hey, get out of the way! This cake isn't gonna bake itself!
Cake? I looked at the end, and sitting there was a giant lava-fied oven.
That's right, everyone! 1 hour left! The Ice Age will be here sooner than you know it, so whoever wins the cooking competition will be granted this oven that has infinite infinite fuel!
The burning fragment has to be in there. I went over to take what was mine, but I was cut off by a bunch of chef dinosaurs.
Hey, cheater! The only way to get the oven is by winning the competition!
Ugh. Fine! I went over to one of the cooking tables and went to work. I tried my best to make what I thought would be the perfect sandwich, but failed. I'm not a cook. How am I supposed to win this? Wait a minute. I think I have an idea. On days 13 to 14, I was preparing Tracy to win the competition.
Cooking? My specialty. I can make the perfect pie, but with only the perfect ingredients.
She tossed me over a piece of paper, listing all of them off.
45 minutes remaining!
Oh no, leave it to me. I left in search of Tracy's ingredients for a banana pie. First on the list were 3 hay bales. I thankfully was able to find some next to some tall-necked dinos.
It's a condition.
Next on the list was some sugar, and thankfully I was able to find some sugarcane by the nearest lake. Aha! Last on the list, a banana. I looked up, and at the top of a nearby jungle tree, there were a few hanging. Whoa, what are the odds? Excited, I immediately began to climb my way up the tree. And thanks to all the vines, it was a piece of cake. And banana time. I picked it up, but realized they were now completely frozen over and turned into ice? What the?
Help us!
Huh? I looked over and saw a group of large apes were trapped inside of ice webs. Their home had been taken over by snow. How did this happen?
Behind you!
I quickly turned around, but was launched to the center. Gah! After looking around, I saw that I was now surrounded by a group of ice spiders.
Another creature to feast on.
Gross! On days 15 to 16, the 3 spiders all rushed in towards me. They shot out spews of ice webbing that would easily get me stuck in place. And they tried to bite me whenever they could. Yeah! Stay away from me! I did my best to attack back, but nothing I did was working. They were just too strong. One of them bit me again, causing my heart to get low and my vision to fade. On the brink of death, all I could think about was my mother. She wanted me to live on to save our people, and I knew I couldn't let her down. I won't!
Jeremy, what's happening? I don't know.
I unleashed a power like no other, spreading out a lava-fied blast in every direction. Yeah! The spiders were gone, and the land around me was restored.
Your lava didn't destroy our home. Thank you. Take what you want.
I listened to the ape and took one of their bananas. I don't know what that power was, but maybe I'll find out more with those fragments. I was able to make it back to Tracy and hand her over her ingredients. Here you go.
Perfect. It's time to bake.
On days 17 to 18, Tracy went to work. She was as fast as lightning and was moving everywhere at once in the kitchen.
Cut the bananas, check the heat, prepare the toppings.
Whoa!
30 seconds left!
I didn't know if she was gonna make it, but as the final bell rang, she finished. She made the perfect banana pie. The contestants were all lined up, and the judge went to taste their creations.
I prefer my chickens roasted.
Aww. He was cruel, but when he tasted Tracy's food,
this is the best thing I've ever tasted! You win!
Yes! Tracy and I both went over to the oven and claimed our prize.
Go ahead.
I listened to her and went inside the oven to collect its burning fragment. When I did, I began to upgrade. I now had 20 hearts and had the ability to shoot down a beam of pure lava whenever I wanted. Yes, we did it! On days 19 to 21, Tracy and I brought some of the hungry dinos back to our base. All of us dinosaurs were practically hiding away now, and I knew we all had to work together in order to stop the Ice Age. And done! A little dinosaur village just for you guys. After another fossil had activated in the base. Yes! But just then, one of the dinosaurs ran up panicked.
My child, he was just taken away.
What? I followed where she pointed until reaching a beach. There, at its shoreline, was a large wooden ship with reptilian pirates on board. There are pirates in the prehistoric era?
Could this be our latest recruit?
I'm scared.
Hey, leave them alone! I jumped in and cut them off. The captain was caught off guard and tried to slash me down, but I knocked him back with my new power.
The lava dinosaur! Just the T-Rex we be looking for!
Oh yeah? And why's that? The captain went off inside his quarters, and I followed. There, on his table, was a mysterious map leading to a treasure.
I've been trying to expand me crew to find the treasure, but with you, I won't need to.
Well, why would I help you?
Because with all this treasure, it be said a burning fragment lies at the center. Now, what do you say? Will ye join me crew?
On days 22 to 26, I joined the captain's crew. We were sailing through the nearby rock reefs until I saw up ahead was a large island with a deadly skull at its center. That's just for decoration, right? We finally arrived, but as we stepped foot at its shore, fossil-like guardians emerged from the ground.
Arr, this land's supposed to be abandoned!
Don't let him get the treasure.
Yes, we have to fight our way through. The two opposing forces clashed on the island. It was an intense battle, both sides overpowering the other. Yeah! I looked over to the skull and knew the treasure had to be there. We have to run for it. The captain and I were able to make a break for it, but we turned to see the skeleton's forces were right on our tail.
Yar! Go, Captain! We'll hold them off!
The pirate threw a bomb that exploded the mouth of the cave, which caused the cave-in to separate the two of us. Come on, we better hurry. The captain and I made our way deeper on the island and were met with a locked vault room. Next to it was an underground water ravine, and at the bottom held a lever, the key to get to the treasure.
So, I'm the captain, which means you will flip the switch.
But dude, I'm lava!
Right, here, take this!
He then threw me over a water resistance potion.
It lasts 1 minute, so ye better make it count!
On days 27 to 29, I drank the water potion and immediately jumped into the water. Thankfully, with it, I was immune. Okay, just flip the lever and get out. I went over to flip the lever, but as I did, a deadly growl came from a dark cavern behind me. Hello? I was met with nothing, so I flipped the lever. But as I did, a giant megalodon darted out, almost swallowing me whole. Whoa!
30 seconds!
I brought my skeleton crew here because our last home was destroyed, and you visitors will not take what's ours.
He was doing everything he could to defeat me, and every time I tried to swim up, he would just drag me back down. Yeah, no! I need it to stop the Ice Age! As I said this, my potion wore off, and my hearts were quickly depleting. I thought I was done for, but the shark took me back up to the surface. Yeah, you helped me?
The Ice Age, that mammoth beast. He's what destroyed my home, froze my oceans. If he isn't stopped, the world will never be the same.
With the shark's permission, I went over inside the treasure room and collected the burning fragment at its center. Because of this, I upgraded once again. I now had 25 hearts and grew out my very own spiky tail to hurt my enemies with. Oh yeah! Don't worry, Megalodon. I'll give you a new home. On days 30 to 32, the captain and I made it back on the island, but were shocked to see the entire battlefield had been frozen over. The island felt like a tundra, and at its center was the large mammoth and his army.
You, the lava dinosaur!
He sent out an ice shockwave towards me, but I barely dodged it.
The Ice Age will happen. It's about time it does. For eons, You dinosaurs have ruled the world, while me and my family have been restricted to scraps! Well, when that meteor hit, and you were all left weak, I knew my time had come, and I won't let someone like you ruin it!
He shot out another attack, but the captain pushed me out of the way.
We gotta go now!
We jumped on the ship and began to sail away, leaving the mammoth behind.
I have your family! There's nothing you can do!
On days 33 to 35, the reptile captain and I sailed safely back to my base with the Megalodon. I made sure to fix up the captain's ship as best as I could to thank him for what he did. I even had the others help me dig out an underwater cave just for the Megalodon. I'm so sorry for what happened to both of your guys' crews.
Aye, matey. It's no one's fault but that wretched mammoth's.
Aye.
As they said this, I noticed that the fourth bone on the fossil had activated, and the volcano in my base grew even larger. Whoa.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that the volcano of balance?
The volcano of what?
It must be. It's a volcano known to bring balance to the entire world. Once it's fully erupted, it could be what saves us from the Ice Age.
His words reminded me of the power I unleashed when I was fighting the ice spiders. The legend. It must be true. That's how we're gonna stop the Ice Age. Suddenly, a villager caveman came running into our base. Fire! Fire! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Something's caught on fire? No! Bugs to take fire! Wait, what? I ran with the villager as he led me back to his people's cave home. Inside, a group of ancient giant mosquitoes were attacking the cavemen.
Give us the magma fragment!
No! Fire good! And fire is ours! I better step in before someone gets hurt. On days 36 to 39, I rushed in and pushed the giant mosquito back before he could get off another attack.
The lava dinosaur? What are you doing here?
Kill dinosaur! Kill! Hey, hold on! What's going on here?
These idiot humans stole the burning fragment that was keeping our home safe. And now they must pay for their thievery!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. As I said this, though, one of the mosquitoes snuck by and ran down the tunnel. Stop! Bad bug! Bad! Oh no! I ran after them to see the mosquito and villager fighting in front of the fragments. Wait! I swiped at them with my newly upgraded magma tail, pushing them both back. Listen to me. We all want that fragment, so there has to be another way to go about this. You know what caveman like more than fire? Entertainment! What? They led me and the bugs over to another exit to the caves, where a starting line was. First one to falls and back wins burning! Got it?
You're done for, Lava Dino! This is our home turf!
Alright, here goes nothing. On days 40 to 44, the race began, and the mosquitoes instantly began to fight dirty. They clearly knew the area and kept attacking me and cutting me off as we ran. Ah! This is totally unfair! Aren't you gonna do anything? Kill! Kill! Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. I began to fight back against the bugs as we were racing. I used my lava abilities to burn and shove them out of my way. Rah! We continued to run, and as we eventually passed under a frozen tree. But my competition had other plans.
Hurry up, Lava Dino! You might get frostbite!
The bug's attacks caused the frail tree to collapse, nearly crushing me. I said, enough! In my rage, I burst forward, gaining the lead in my much larger form. Rah!
No! No!
I finally made it to the falls, the halfway point. Now, just to head back. But the mosquitoes then surrounded me.
Where do you think you're going?
One of them shot out a bloody attack that struck the ice below me. Because of this, everything started to crack. Oh no. It cracked open, causing me to fall. On days 45 to 47, I fell down into a frozen cavern under the ice.
Have hasn't eaten in weeks. See ya!
No, wait! My shouts suddenly seemed to alert something, and a loud roar echoed throughout the tunnels. Okay, not good. I need to be careful. I slowly moved my way through the tunnels until finally finding an exit. But sleeping in front of it was a massive ice yeti? You must be Teddy. I bet he's friendly though, right? I then looked around the cave to see a massive amount of dinosaur bones scattered around. Okay, not friendly. Got it. I tried my best to sneak past the yeti, but out of nowhere, the mosquitoes were buzzing, causing the cave to shake, and a large icicle fell from above. Ah! I jumped out of the way, and it crashed on the floor. I thought I was done for, but the yeti was still asleep. Phew, that was a...
Food!
Oh, come on. That woke you up? On days 48 to 52, the Yeti rushed in recklessly. He had very powerful slams that shook the entire cave. I tried using everything I had against him, but that just made him angrier.
I need food!
I gotta get out of here! I tried to make a break for the exit tunnel, but the Yeti slammed the ground behind me, sending me flying towards the ceiling. Ah!
Lava Dino? What a joke!
Ah! The Yeti's attack caused me to break through the ice, leaving a massive hole in the ground.
What the? Ah! Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, Teddy. Did I forget to bring you food again? Silly me. Let me just go back and find you some really quick.
You food!
He ran in to smash the bugs to pieces.
No! Hold on!
While distracted, I saw that there in front of me was the finish line. I can still win, but I can't just leave them to die. I ran up to the hole and blasted the Yeti with my lava beam attack, which pushed him back. Hurry! Get out of there! My attack gave the mosquitoes enough time to fly up and out of the hole.
I thought you were a goner. Me too. If it wasn't for him. But why? Why did you save me?
Well, I've come to realize everyone is scared right now. You guys just wanted your home back and to be safe again.
But we left you to die.
I know what it's like to lose your home to the cold. We all need to work together right now, though.
Oh, you're right. Go on ahead. We'll let you win the race.
Yes! The others let me walk across the finish line ahead of them, making me the winner. All right, where's my prize? Huh? No! No violence! No deal! But you guys promised. No! Now, caveman, kill! The villager caveman rushed in to attack me, but the mosquitoes flew in.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, you stinky humans! Scram!
Hello? Ooga booga? Caveman, run! The villagers knew they couldn't take us all and quickly scattered away from the cave. Thanks, guys.
Don't mention it. I guess we'll live in this stupid human cave now.
Actually, I have a better idea. On days 57 to 59, I went into the side cave to take my prize. And as I grabbed the next burning fragment, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and grew even larger in size. Because of this, I now had a brand new lava dash attack. Whoa, sick! I then went back to the frozen falls with the mosquitoes. All right, you're connected to the volcano of balance. Just use it. I focused all of my energy and sent it outwards in another lava-fied burst. My powers melted all the ice and returned their homes back to normal. It worked.
Whoa, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's like I said, we all have to work together.
Yeah, you're right. Why don't you take some of my best men? They'll gladly help you take down that big dumb mammoth.
Thanks. Come on. I know just the place for you guys to stay. On days 60 to 63, I led the mosquitoes back to my base. I made sure to build them up a nice place to remind them of home. Here you go.
It's a little hotter here than we're used to, but thanks, bro.
I then went over to the large fossil to see the fifth bone turned to lava as well. Just one more burning fragment should do it.
Nice work, Fozo. But before you go to find the last fragment, I think you need to go see something first.
What do you mean? I traveled all the way back to where I hatched all of those days ago, and the place was still a frozen wasteland. Why did Tracy say I needed to go here? I looked around until I saw that the mammoth and his ice minions had moved into the area where they gathered up all of the frozen dinosaurs. Mom!
My Ice Age has almost completely taken over the world. It's too bad your son is powerless to stop it.
Actually, about that, sir. He's starting to melt some of the biomes.
He what? Well, what are you doing standing around here? Find him!
His minions began to scatter, going out to search for me. I could tell, though, my mom was hurting in her frozen prison. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm not strong enough to stop him yet. As I said this, I heard footsteps approaching behind me. Who's there?
Oh, it's the lava dinosaur. Thank goodness. Come with me. My people need your help.
On days 64 to 68, I followed the raptor as he led me into a desert where it also had begun to snow. This is horrible. This isn't right.
Just wait till you see this.
The raptor led me to his people, who were all shivering in a frozen oasis. I can fix this. I focused my energy again to let out another lava-fied burst, but I couldn't control it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Normally we would ask the fossil pharaoh for help, but he's locked himself away in his temple with that burning fragment.
Wait, he has the last fragment? I need to see him. But first, I made sure to do all I could to help out the raptors, making them campfires to warm themselves up with.
Thank you. Now go. The temple is that way. You can't miss it.
I went in the direction he pointed, running deeper into the snowy desert until I came across a large pyramid. Whoa, this fossil pharaoh must be really full of himself. On days 69 to 73, I went alone into the pyramid, only to find a maze of hallways. But there in front of me was a strange pedestal with a gem on it? Wonder what this is for. What? What's that? I looked down the hallway to see a group of fossil snake people.
An intruder! You dare disturb the Pharaoh's sanctuary?
Wait, I just need to talk to him about...
Get him!
The snakes began to rush down the hallway towards me. Oh no! I ran as fast as I could, weaving through the maze to escape them. Ah! Every chance they had, though, they would shoot out a tornado of sand that would cut right into me. Yeah! Sand in my eye! Sand in my eye! The snakes continued to pursue me until I arrived in a hallway full of platforms and water that led to a door. Bingo! Better not mess this up. I quickly began to jump onto the platforms, going as fast as I could. But then...
Stop him!
The snakes were in a hurry and didn't see the water, which caused them to fall right in.
Ah! I can't swim! I can't swim!
I guess water is also their weakness. On days 74 to 77, I made my way across the platforms and reached the large doorway where I saw another pedestal block. All right, the gem. I placed the gem on the pedestal, which caused the main doors to open into the heart of the pyramid. And there in the center was the fossil pharaoh next to the burning fragment.
Who are you, intruder?
My name is Fozo, and I'm the lava dinosaur. I need that fragment to stop the Ice Age.
Ha! You want my prized possession. just to save a world of ungrateful, unintelligent creatures. You are a fool, and you will pay for your insolence!
The Pharaoh grabbed it, which turned him into a lava fossil.
Ah!
This can't be good. The Pharaoh began to attack me with crazy empowered sand attacks. Whoa! I knew I had to fight back if I had any chance of saving my mother. I unleashed attack after attack, trying to take him down, but I accidentally got too close. Uh-oh. Wah! His attack nearly knocked me into the pools of water, which was surrounding the room. I can't take him down like this. I need to get out of here. But with another stomp, the Pharaoh caused the doors to slam shut.
There will be no running!
Oh no, there has to be another way out. I have to find another way. On days 78 to 80, I ran for the closest gem, but he was still trying to take me down. Yeah, got it. I made a break for one of the side doors and placed the gem down.
No!
Sorry, Pharaoh, but I'm getting out of here. As I said this, though, the doorway opened and water flooded into the chamber. The water crashed into us both, hurting us equally.
You fool! You're wasting my water reserves!
And now you're also extremely weak to water. I looked over and saw the second gem.
You wouldn't dare!
Watch me! We both raced across the room as I used my lava dash to get to the gem first.
Ah!
The Pharaoh unleashed another barrage of attacks, which knocked me to the side.
Ah!
But I placed the gem down first.
No!
He tried to run out of the path of water, but with my lava dash, I pushed him back. The water crashed into him, causing the burning fragments to finally separate from him. Yes!
No, no, no!
He tried to get the fragment, but I was able to get it first. Sorry, but I'll be taking this now. And with that, I began to upgrade one final time. I grew even larger and now had 35 hearts. This made me the most powerful dinosaur in the world. Roar!
Please, don't kill me. I just wanted to survive the cold.
I know, and I get it. But now you have to pay for what you've done. Together, the Pharaoh and I returned to the Raptors camp. With his power and my lava-fied burst combined, we were able to completely melt the oasis, turning it back to normal. Yes, I can finally control it.
Pharaoh, you've finally come outside your pyramid!
That's right. The dinosaur has shown me there is another way to fight the Ice Age. Together, you go on ahead, Fozo. I need to make sure these raptors are ready for battle.
I'm on it. On days 86 to 90, I was running back to my base to finish the Volcano of Balance when I came across the Ice Army marching. Wait, they're headed for my home.
Heave, men! Heave!
The Ice Army was pushing along carts that had all of the frozen dinosaurs. What are they doing?
Sir, why do we have to bring all this dead weight with us? They aren't going anywhere.
You little ignorant beast!
In a fit of rage, the mammoth killed one of his own men. Whoa!
I won't let these prisoners out of my sight. And before long, we will tear that fabled volcano to the ground.
Oh no, they know about the volcano. I have to slow them down. I shot out a quick lava beam that lit the back of the cart on fire.
What? Where is it?
With this distraction, I quickly snuck ahead and sprinted to my base. On days 91 to 94, I made it safely to my base, just in time. My friends gathered around as the final fossil bone became active. This caused the ground to shake as the Volcano of Balance grew to its final size. Yes, we can finally fight back against the Ice Age.
Okay, then, how do we do that exactly?
As Tracy said this, the volcano began to fill with lava as it flooded out into the area.
The volcano needs time to build up enough power, me matey.
No, we don't have time. Just then, a cold started to roll in, and our entire base started to snow.
Heave! Heave!
Frozo, they're here. What are we gonna do?
We are gonna fight and save all of those frozen dinosaurs. I'm coming, Mom. Just hold on a little longer. On days 95 to 99, I went out to face the Ice Army outside of the base. Not one step further.
Not gonna run away this time? Well, so be it. That volcano's gonna be frozen over before you know it.
I'd like to see you try. With that, the Ice Army began to rush in and attack. I could feel the Ice Age's strength even more now, as their cold attacks tore right into me. Gah!
Stay away from him!
Tracy heroically ran in and was doing everything she could to keep the ice minions away. The captain even sailed his ship around and started blasting at the army with his cannons.
Fire!
Enough of this!
With a powerful stomp, the mammoth sent out a wave of frost that summoned giant ice spikes right into the ship. No! The ice army was starting to overwhelm Tracy and I too. But then I heard something.
Charge!
Coming from behind was the fossil pharaoh, who was leading the raptors. They flanked the ice minions and started to take all of them out.
I'm done messing around. That's all that matters now.
In the chaos, I was finally able to run up and unleash a lava-fied blast to melt all of the frozen dinosaurs. Mom!
My boy, you've grown. What happened?
It's okay, just rest. You're safe now. But as I said this, the mammoth had made it to the volcano. No! On day 100, I ran back into the base, just as the mammoth stomped on the ground again, which caused the volcano to begin to freeze.
Your little plan is foolish, lava dinosaur. Nothing can stop me.
You didn't win yet. You still have to stop me. I ran in confidently, as my upgraded form was ready to take him on. He was still extremely powerful though, and was by far the toughest opponent I had ever fought. His powerful slams and ice attacks would slow me down, but my lava was burning away at him with every hit. I pushed him back with my magma tail, only to see that the ice was still growing on the volcano. No! I tried to run towards it, but the mammoth shoved me back with a charge. Yeah!
I have waited too long for my time to rule this world, and I won't let a stupid dinosaur like you stop me!
The ice grew again, nearly covering the entire volcano. I thought back to all my friends who fought with and for me, my people, and my mother. I'm sorry, but I can't let them down. I focused everything I had on my lava powers to charge for one final lava burst. He rushed in to try and stop me, but he was too late. My attack blasted outwards, melting the volcano's ice and taking out the mammoth for good. The volcano was finally ready, and its eruption caused the world to finally return to normal. Yes, I did it! And with that, us dinosaurs could finally live in peace.